The 17th day of November, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. How about that game yesterday, huh? Vikes lose another one. Lots to talk to when it comes to that. We got Ben Lieber, Mike Musselman, and Cast of Thousands coming in for that. No more meat sauce today, but he'll be back tomorrow, I think. As long as the airline gets him home and as long as Gambler doesn't take control. Here's some comedy. Let's get this thing started. Here's Nathan McIntosh. It's Power Trip Morning Show comedy on a Monday morning. Come on in now. I'm glad you're here.
I've realized I will always have a great Christmas if I don't go home. No matter what I do, if I sit in this city and watch rats fight, that will be a better Christmas than flying home and watching my mom scream at my brother about things that happened in 96. And I actually have like a crazy family. I know a lot of people like to say that. A lot of people that say it, though, anybody that actually says it never has a crazy family. You listen to people like, my family's nuts, man. I go home and my mom's like, how are you? And it's like, oh my God, leave me alone, you psycho. My dad's like, let me hug you. And it's like, ah, these people are crazy. No, they're not. Me and my mom have such a weird relationship that it makes it hard for me to get her any card for any holiday, because every son to mother card is this over-the-top, poetic, magical thing. Every son to mother card reads like, Mother, when I think about you, the sun rises and the tides come in and your face glows like the sun. Happy Easter. I'm not sleeping with this woman, Hallmark, okay? It doesn't have to be this big. She's never, this is what I need for my mom. I need a card that's like, yo, Mom, what up? Christmas. That's all that I need. That would settle the whole thing with a drawing of the dad that was never there on the back, you know?
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side.
Power Trip Morning Show, Monday, November 17th. Good morning, Zachary. Good morning, Christopher. Chris, Zach, Chris.
Hi-yo.
Great to see you.
What's happening?
Great.
It's all happening.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's happening. A lot of stuff positive for the Wild, not so much for the Minnesota Vikings. I think we'll probably bring that up at some point between now and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
The Viking part specifically.
I would guess.
It's a talker.
It is a talker.
People seem concerned.
Yeah, rightfully so. Looked like it was going to be an absolute instant replay of week one, right? JJ mostly plays like ass for 3 quarters, but then heroically finds a way to beat the Bears in the final minute. Almost an exact replica of week one. Yeah. And then we gave up a 56-yard kick return, and the rest is history. Whoopsies.
Yeah, that sucked.
Sure did.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I don't know. It was surprising that that happened.
Yeah, my favorite part was how the TV cameras zoomed in slow motion on Kevin O'Connell. After the 56-yarder. Are you bleeping kidding me? Yeah, Coach, that's how we felt too. Interesting. Yeah. And then, a little controversy on fan line, people arguing whether or not we should have just kicked it through the end zone. Yeah, touchback. I don't know if that's the great plan either. How about the best plan is let them return it, but then don't let them run it 56 yards back. That's the best plan.
Yeah, how about it not suck forever before that?
Yes. How about play better until the final 3 minutes? That would be better too.
Yeah.
Man.
Because that's terrible.
Yeah, and it was both, right? JJ was erratic all game, and then the times he wasn't erratic, we couldn't catch it. Right? Addison had drops, Hawkinson, JJ, they weren't helping him at all. So he either freaking airmails it or he puts it right in their hands and they drop it.
And sometimes those drops were because he threw them 700,000 miles an hour.
Yep.
When he didn't need to throw them 700,000 miles an hour.
There's that as well.
Yeah, it's frustrating. And we almost won. But then we lost. And I was like, you know what? Good. That's what you get.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Straighten your asses up. Me? Just me?
Man,
no?
Sauce isn't even here. That's a Sauce take. I love it.
I
you deserved
upset.
it. That's something he would say. You deserve to lose.
I was upset. It's like, come on, man. Go play football. You know how to play football. Got wide receivers wide open, throw it to him. Right?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Relax. Let the kid play football. I don't know. Aggravating as hell.
Aggravating as hell. So far, he's an interception machine. And, man, he got really lucky that moon ball wasn't the third interception, the one that he just rainbowed up and the two Bears ran into each other.
Yeah.
That should have been pick number 3.
I'm going to try to log in this computer one more time. If it doesn't
Let's
work,
make a deal.
it's going out the window, just so you guys know.
2-step verification.
Yeah.
Is caps lock on?
No. But thank you. I'm going to try it one more time. This is it. This may be my falling down moment. It worked, I think. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got this. You got this. This blue screen. There it is. Yay!
Oh, it worked. What a relief.
They really thought I might go throwing it out the window. I can't get the windows open, little computer.
You know, people thought you were kidding when we had Pellicero on Thursday, and you were like, these are the same computers from when you were an intern here. They thought you were joking. Like, oh, that's funny. There's no way that's the case.
Yeah, those guys are great.
It's like, nope. We got these computers when there were still commercials where guys were going, you're getting a Dell, dude.
Yeah.
That was the same timeline.
That was before the singer Adele.
True.
Way before.
So there was no confusion.
That's right.
If she had released an album at that point, it would have been entitled something like 5.
Right.
Oh.
That's an Adele joke for people that get Adele.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because the age thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Aggravating.
wonder if that's close to true. When was she born?
Oh, I wouldn't ask.
That's got to be close. She's got to be in her what? Is she in her mid 30s? Something like that?
She's
37. 37. All right, so the timeline's slightly off.
Born on Cinco de Mayo, 1988.
1988. Good year.
Gracias.
De nada.
We're going to get snow, apparently.
Good. I want to go skiing and snowboarding and whatnot. Let's go. Enough of this garbage.
You did, don't you?
Yeah, it's time. Let's go.
Don't they have the fake stuff?
Yeah, I like the natural stuff, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's always been for big naturals. Snow, storms.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear from Gambler at all this weekend?
No, just the group text.
Yeah. It looked like they were having fun.
Yeah, but I can't quite tell if he's winning. He had the one win, right? I saw the one win, but
yeah, if he apparently videos and tweets or texts, I should say, every time he wins, we only got one text.
Yeah.
And that was a long weekend.
Looked like Creasel was doing well and having fun.
Yeah, like he did pretty well.
Yeah, I think the way you tell if he's winning or not is if he sends a video or a picture, and he hasn't sent anything, really.
Yeah, right, he's at that one.
Yeah.
But Creasel also hasn't said that Gambler has taken over and Paul wants to burn the city to the ground.
Yeah, I did see a lot of video of just Tim and Crease, though.
Right, which means Sauce is out on his own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or hanging out with Brent, but who knows? I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know.
I never know what he's doing.
I don't know.
But he'll be back tomorrow.
Should call him more.
Nah.
No, it's 3:38.
Yeah.
I'm not saying now, but maybe over the weekend when you are thinking about him.
No.
Hey,
that's not what guys
Paul.
do.
No, I'm not gonna do
I
that.
don't check
How you
in.
doing,
I don't
buddy?
check in on Paul in Vegas and go, "Are you having fun? Great.
No.
See you on Tuesday."
I might
What am
reach
I, a
out
psycho?
to him just to make fun of him. If he says I'm going to burn this place to the ground, I might encourage him. I might be like, yeah, you really should do that.
Yeah.
It is weird. You know how they always say, you should check in on your friends, make sure everybody's okay. Well, if I thought Paul was going through a mental health crisis, I'd be like, are you all right, buddy, or what?
Mm-hmm.
But if he's just in Vegas, what do I care? I'll see him when he gets back on Tuesday. I'm not going to check in with friends and go, is your vacation lovely?
I'm on
Psychopath.
I'm on year 9 of a mental health crisis. I ain't heard crap from you.
Oh, what are we going to do for the 10-year anniversary?
I don't know why you guys are laughing.
Laughter's the best medicine.
Oh, well, I've been taking that a lot. It ain't doing us. I got to hang out with Jim Carrey.
Oh, God.
Anyway, yeah, things are great. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I mean, well, laugh at the Vikings, make you feel better.
Yeah.
Because if you break it down, it's kind of depressing. They're
does,
4-6. They're 4-6, and they're 1-4 at home. Again, JJ's just an interception machine. And the completion percentage is just garbage. I mean, that's just not getting better. 50% yesterday. Just brutal. Still, he was lights out when it mattered late, but
which is shocking.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But it's the all-time question. How come we not? Why can't we capture that the rest of the game? Where is that the rest of the game?
Yeah. It's like I always say, if the team is so good when we script the first drive, script every damn drive. How about just tell old JJ Mack, hey, I know it feels like it's the first quarter, but this is the last time we'll ever touch the ball.
Yeah, lie to him.
You best get out there. You best do it now.
When he's meditating before the game, much like Chandler Bing listened to books on tape to try to stop smoking. That's a reference you guys will understand. Why don't we just let JJ listen to like a book on tape while he's meditating that convinces him that the entire game is the fourth quarter.
Right.
Like hypnotize him and go, this is the fourth. As soon as you start playing.
This is it, man.
This is it. This is what matters most. And maybe he'll play better.
Yeah, this is it.
So how do you guys feel about that? This is my hardcore sports question at 5:41 in the morning.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. The frustration's growing. Everybody's pissed at JJ right now, right? There was some boos in the stadium. It's getting frustrating. I get it.
It was Halloween, though.
Do you at least take a little solace in knowing that he does have the clutch gene? He does seem to be clutch when it matters. He doesn't seem to shy away from those moments. Like, that's what you want the most in a quarterback is fearless and accurate and kind of awesome when it matters. And he's shown that a couple times this year that he's got that. He just can't do it for 60 minutes.
I just don't know, Cor.
Is that the optimism, though? Is that he still got that in there somewhere?
Yeah, we've seen some good stuff. There's no doubt about it. But he turns into Uncle Rico when he sees an open receiver.
No, that is a reference everybody should get.
Thank you. That's the hard thing is like the easy throws that it seems like that like Zach could make. That's got to be real frustrating. And, the hard thing is knowing that everybody has a shelf life, including the best receiver in the game who's out there just wandering around all by himself and wondering where mom and dad are. Like, I'm over here. Why'd you throw the ball to the guys in the sidelines? I don't know. It does seem like he's thinking more than he's playing, right?
Got a late lunch with my dad yesterday.
Yeah? Did
and
he
that
have
was
some scuttle?
No, but he did have some hot takes, and that was actually one of his hot takes. Is an 87-year-old guy basically said to me, the worst part about this J.J. McCarthy struggle is that they're wasting Justin Jefferson's prime.
Yeah, I agree with him.
And that's not wrong either. I mean, look, before J.J. signed the big deal, remember we heard all those stories that he wanted clarification on the plan moving forward at quarterback. Not necessarily that he got to decide, but he wanted at least to know, like, hey, where are we going with this? And he said, sounded like he was on board with the McCarthy plan, but he's 26 years old. I would argue the next 3-ish years is the prime Justin Jefferson era.
Yeah.
After that, I'm not saying he's done at 29, 30, but these are probably his next 2 or 3 years, probably the best years of his career. Statistically, it's going the wrong way.
Yeah.
The wrong way for Jefferson.
I think by the way, the Bears have become my least favorite team. I don't know what it is about Caleb Williams, but he makes me want to spit.
In Jalen Ramsey's face.
Well, in his general direction, which would be, that's like a living non sequitur. He'd be like, what the? I don't even know who you are, little man. Why are you spitting at me?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
I'm pretty sure you would have your press pass permanently pulled if you ran onto the field and spit in Caleb Williams' face.
Yeah, right.
And no explanation. Just I don't know why I don't even like you. I just don't like you. And you spit on him. I'm pretty sure that'd be the last Vikings game you worked.
I might be in traction as well.
Do you think you would get fired from here?
Yeah, sure. Well, from here, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably not, because I don't think anybody knows we work here.
So you'd be kicked off the Vikings radio network, but I think you actually would bring a lot of attention to the show. I don't think they would fire you from here.
I'd probably have to issue an apology.
Yeah, but that'd be good for ratings, too.
Yeah, good point.
Then we could always be the morning show that spit on a Bears quarterback.
Yeah, I'm letting you down.
Oh, man, that
I
was
need
a
to go out and
window.
do some spitting.
Well, whenever you want to be done traveling with the Vikes, just do that. Just pick
Doesn't
the
he-
quarterback you like the least and spit in their face.
Doesn't he play here in a couple of weeks?
No, Caleb's done for the year.
No. Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, got it. No, because we played them in Dublin. That's
Oh.
the Steelers.
Oh, that's right. Who was I thinking of? I thought it was the Washington Dolphins game where the guy spit on the guy.
No, it was Bengals Steelers.
All right.
Jalen Ramsey claims that Jamar Chase spit in his face, and Jamar Chase is denying doing it, but there's video.
Yeah, there's always video.
I do think these guys forget. This is an NFL game.
Yeah.
If there's a scuffle,
Yeah.
every camera that's available is going to zoom in on that. And Jamar Chase says, "No, I didn't spit on anybody."
You know why I would have been bad during the American Revolution? Because it seems like it was cold every day, even in the summer. And I don't think I would have wanted to go outside, even for our country.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you ever seen I almost said,
The video.
you ever seen a Polaroid? No, that ain't going to work either.
Nope.
You ever seen a painting of the American Revolution in which they looked warm?
well, they wore like 15 layers back in the
It's
day.
because it
didn't
was
they?
always cold. It was always cold. Did you guys watch any of Ken Burns' latest?
No.
Gosh, good. I fell asleep watching it last night, but not because it was boring, just because I'm old balls. But my gosh, is it good. I love...
And it's about the American Revolution.
Yeah. It's about the the formation of our country. It's pretty crazy, man. You've heard of the 7 Years' War? You've heard of it.
I don't know
Even
anything
if you
about
don't know
it.
what it is,
exactly.
7 Years' War. It was basically how England won America from France. It was more than that, but it was basically that. The person who fired the very first shot of the 7 Years' War was one George Washington. Crazy. I mean, literally, the very first shot in that war was fired by George Washington, who ended up fighting to take America away from England. But he fired the first shot of the war that took America away from France. Crazy.
The actual first shot or was like a ceremonial first shot?
I'm talking the first one that killed somebody.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
I mean, we should put him on some currency.
And I would have
He
been
seems
there,
important.
but it was too cold.
Was that the musket days? Were they shooting muskets?
I don't know. I think they were AK-47s.
Yeah, I mean, Zach, think about what he's saying over there. They were all layered up. It always looked cold. We've never seen a battle where it's a bunch of men like in short shorts and tank tops running around wrestling
Yeah,
for our country's freedom.
that's something needs to happen.
You know,
I don't
just
think.
bare knuckle like boxing. No guns,
Yeah,
no knives,
Like-
just wrestling.
like the latest Roadhouse.
Exactly
With
like
Jake
the latest
Gyllenhaal.
Roadhouse, but the bad guy is England.
Yeah, and well, Conor McGregor's Irish, but it's
Sure, there we go.
close, You know,
True.
one of the best films of all time. There's a channel on, I think it's Pluto, maybe Roku. I don't know. I pay for every service in America, just trying to find the Vikings game for God's sakes. There's a channel, Corey, that shows nothing but the latest. I just said it. The latest Roadhouse movie. It's over and over and over again.
Just on a loop.
As soon as it
What?
ends, it starts again. And you know what? It's great.
Oh boy.
It's real good.
Oh boy.
At one point, Conor McGregor is shoving Jake Gyllenhaal's head into a piano, and they're both bleeding heavily. And for comic relief, Jake says to Conor, "This piano's out of tune."
It's kind of stuff they said during the American Revolution.
Yeah. And then there I was off to the corner going, "Could we get a heated layer in here? Does anybody have some long johns? Does anybody have one of those jackets that has a button I could push that warms my nethers up? I'm freezing." And
Yes, think of the people that froze to death, right? You got the.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
what was the northernmost battle in the American Revolution? The northernmost battle, and then what time of year? Like, are we talking?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know my history.
I bet they fought in Nova Scotia.
Newfoundland?
Siege of Quebec.
Yeah. Remember that?
Okay, when was that?
1775.
Which month?
Oh, I don't.
1775.
There was also the Battle of Fort Ticonderoga.
Yeah, remember that?
Zach, by the way, the Battle of the Bulge is going to disappoint you.
I know.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to get to that unit in school.
Well said.
Unit D.
Excellent choice of words. Mm-hmm. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com.
Hey everyone, Ben Lieber here for my friends over at Lexus. Massive in innovation. The Lexus NX is the compact luxury SUV that refuses to think small. And now you can experience it during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Packed with intuitive technology, responsive performance, and premium design, the NX proves that sophistication doesn't require sacrifice. The clock's ticking, everyone. These offers end January 5th. Join us at Lexus of Wayzata or Lexus of Maplewood and experience amazing.
Running a small business is hard enough, but finances shouldn't be. At Foreman Earhart CPA, we help small businesses just like yours stay on top of bookkeeping, taxes, and financial strategy so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. We're not just accountants. We're partners in your success. Affordable, reliable, and committed to helping you thrive. Visit FOREMANAIRHART.com for a free no-obligation consultation. Foreman Earhart CPA. Your business, our numbers, your growth. Visit ForemanEarhart.com. Again, that's ForemanEarhart.com.
Hey, it's Zach Halverson, and I'm so excited because I just got my new vehicle from Luther Brookdale Chevrolet. I traded in my old Impala, and the whole experience from start to finish was incredible. Tony and Deshaun made everything easy. They answered every question that I had, and I left Luther Brookdale Chevrolet in my new Equinox and merged onto 694 with a smile. If you're thinking about trading in or upgrading, trust me. Stop by and talk with my friends at Luther Brookdale Chevrolet today and see just how easy buying a car can be.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here, and my wife and I are the envy of the neighborhood. Why? Because we have an amazing sauna from our friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. Sauna Supply Company is outstanding. They've made a custom sauna for us, and they can do the same for you. Go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where'd I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons. You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Twin Cities weather. We are watching a system that could bring a little rain and snow overnight tonight. It's not going to be a lot of snow, but there could be a few scattered slick spots, especially bridges and overpasses tonight into tomorrow morning. Today, mostly cloudy, 43. We'll drop to 32 tonight. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, 41. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Outside now, it's 33.
At Rasmussen University, not only can you pursue your education goals with dedicated support, but when you get started on campus, you could qualify to pursue them with a new laptop. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
For Minnesota sports, follow the leader. Minnesota sports leader is FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Oh, Billy.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Oh, poor Mussie's sick. We love you, Mussman. Feel better, brother.
Well, then it's going to be just Ben.
Yeah.
No Muss today. No Sauce today. I don't know. What's the deal with Grimmer?
Grimmer's coming in a minute.
Okay, Grimmer's going to come
he's coming in a
in.
minute. Yeah.
I got a weird take on the old Oregon Gopher game. We can talk about that when he gets there. It's not a good one. I'm just interested.
Did you watch Saturday Night Live at all?
Watched all of it.
How was it?
Glenn Powell was outstanding.
He's so good.
And Zachary, your guy, did you see Marcelo Hernandez do the Sebastian Maniscalco sketch?
No.
Oh
gosh.
My God.
I can't wait.
A 10 out of 10. I've seen it 3 times now, and there's 3 jokes I've laughed out loud, and I know the joke's coming. He just freaking nails it. It's so perfect. I don't think SNL does that enough. Just lets one of their cast members go, I can do a spot-on Maniscalco.
Right, yeah.
And then they say, well, how do we do this? And it doesn't have to be Weekend Update. How else can we do this? Well, they had Glenn Powell's character basically having a bachelor party at some beach house. And at the last second, the premise of the sketch is, well, guys, we actually have one more person coming. And I forgot to tell you, and I'm sorry. And Glenn Powell's like, it's actually my friend Sebastian Maniscalco. But he's not anything like he is on TV. He's going to be super cool. And when he walks through the door, he is exactly like Sebastian Maniscalco. Like, he is on.
Oh, that's great.
And it's so funny.
I can't wait.
And Marcelo's impression is a 10 out of 10. So that one made me gut laugh. I thought it was outstanding.
Good.
I love SNL.
Yeah, I had so many different things to choose from. And Landman started season 2 last night, so I haven't started that yet either. There's just so much to watch right now out of nowhere.
Yeah, right on.
I watched the Eddie Murphy documentary. That was real good.
Yeah, you said you liked that.
That was real good, real good.
Oh, by the way, back to SNL. Our guy Tommy Brennan from St. Paul.
Yeah.
His role is quickly increasing. Those first couple of episodes, he barely got any screen time. He's had a lot of roles in the last couple of weeks.
Good.
Had that song with Ben Marshall that got some run. He's been the center of a couple of sketches, so starting to ramp up for our guy Tommy Brennan, which is fantastic. He was awesome.
Yeah, bitching.
And I saw our friend Kelsey Cook was in New York because they're friends, Tommy and Kelsey. And Kelsey posted that she got to watch the show from the writer's room, so she got to actually go to Saturday Night Live.
Well, she'd be great on that show.
She'd be, well, yeah, of course, she'd be great.
Yeah. Hi, Grimmer.
That's really cool. Hi, Grimmer.
Good morning, everybody.
Where
Good
the hell
morning.
have you been?
Haven't seen you in like 9 months.
I know. It's been bye week last week. Oh, moving. Here we go. Am I on now? Very good. Bye week last week.
Yeah, Tommy was here.
Tommy was here. Very nice. I get it now. It took me a second, but
you have to watch
very
the
clever.
P's and Q's these days.
Very clever.
Very clever.
That's what I bring to this show is clever
cleverness.
bisexuality.
They call him Clever Corey.
Yeah, that's my
I was
nickname.
just saying
You're
yesterday.
going to miss me next week.
I was just saying yesterday to somebody, do you like Corey? I said he brings this great cleverness
of
sexuality to the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well said. Put that on my
It's a
tombstone.
lack of clarity with the sexuality as well.
Yep. Hey, let's get my hot sports take out of the way.
Here we go.
It is so rare when the statistics before a game almost identically match what happens in the game.
Like the analytic predictive thing?
Yeah, but not just the spread, which was not that far off, of course. We'll get to that. But how about going into the game, we talked about how the Oregon Ducks were something like 6th in the country in defense because they only gave up 13.8 points a game. They gave up 13 points.
Yeah.
Then it was like, well, they have the number 1 pass defense in college football. They give up like 129 yards a game. They gave up 138.
Wow.
And then it was like, well, there were like 25.5 point favorites. And they won 42-13. Like almost all of the big metrics were like, yeah, they're going to give up like 13, 14 points. They did. Yeah, they're going to hold Drake Lindsay to like 130 or 140 yards. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're supposed to win by like 25. Yeah, they did. It's just like It's so rare that exactly what the stats say is going to happen is exactly what happened.
Yeah, it was. That's exactly. I mean,
they're just better.
Yeah, they're just the gaps there. Somehow you got to figure out how to close it. I mean, we could do a whole hour on just like there's some Speaking of predictive, there were some predictive measures of when NIL was going to start that the gap could widen. There were some schools who could close the gap potentially. Texas Tech has done that. Nebraska maybe a little has done that in terms of the blue bloods and not. And Minnesota's still working on it. But that doesn't mean it's hopeless. Doesn't mean they're not going. They can't have good football seasons.
Right.
Doesn't mean once in a while they can't beat
though.
somebody. Yeah. And
0-4 on the road. They have at Northwestern on Saturday.
Yeah, Wrigley Field though.
Oh, right on.
So which is a crazy. That's where they played Michigan this past week. So it basically takes up the whole field. Like on one of the end zones, there's like 3 feet behind the end zone, and then it's the dead ivy brick wall.
Oh, great. We're going to have Gus Frerotte slamming his head into the pads again now.
Pads. But, yeah, and now it was a tough road schedule, right? When the schedule came out last December, you looked at it and it was like, well, at Oregon, at Ohio State, those were the,
almost two guaranteed losses.
And two best teams almost certainly going to make the playoffs. And so there wasn't anything totally surprising. It would have been fun to be competitive. Into the second half. That wasn't the case. The Iowa thing kind of hangs over, but that was such a crazy, a pick six, a punt return, and all of a sudden you've run 8 plays and you're behind 24-0. And they're pretty good too. So yeah, the road situation's not good, and the home schedule was softer, and they haven't lost at home. So.
Is that right?
Let's hope that holds against Wisconsin.
Yes, God, they need to win that game.
Yeah, that's the one that matters the most.
That's the big one, right?
Because now that it's like, we're going to be in an average bowl.
You got to keep the axe.
You just got to beat Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Front page sports in a second. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction on Highway 169 in both directions between Quaker Avenue and Broadway Street until the 22nd. Highway 36 eastbound, the exit ramp to Highway 5 closed with construction till December. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. It is the Luther Tire event going on all month long at Luther. So if you buy 4 tires this month from any Luther location, and there's like 50, you get a $100 Luther gift card. So you get brand new tires right before the snow hits. You get the peace of mind knowing that your vehicle is going to be as safe as it can possibly be with brand new tires. You get that $100 Luther gift card. You also get free lifetime tire rotations, free road hazard protection. You get to keep all the manufacturer rebates. Of course, you get Luther's everyday low pricing, so you're going to get a great deal, a great selection of tires, great customer service. So if you know you need tires, now's the time between now and the end of the month of November. But look, it's the 17th. Clock's ticking, so why not make today, Monday the 17th, the day that you find a Luther location, get in there and get those tires. 4 tires, $100 Luther gift card. That's the deal. It's the Luther Tire event. Find them online at LutherAuto.com.
This month only, Gens Ryan doubles your value. Purchase a water heater and get a free water treatment system. Your choice of water softener, carbon filter, or UV purifier. GensRyan.com.
I love those guys.
PM 058607.
Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle is your ultimate destination for all things fishing. The Midwest's largest selection of ice fishing, open water, muskie, and bass lures. Don't miss Ice Days, our in-store ice fishing sale November 22nd and 23rd. It kicks off our Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Savings across the store and online at thornbros.com. With over 40 years of custom rod building experience, if you can dream it, we can build it. North of Highway 10, off Highway 65 in Blaine. Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle. It's all fishing all the time.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming.
It's time to get super sure.
Got a leaky faucet or a toilet that's constantly running? Maybe you're constantly running out of hot water. You're in luck. Dean's does plumbing. At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional, especially when it comes to plumbing repairs. Call the pros at Dean's today to receive $100 off any repair. Click over to calldeans.com for effortless scheduling. It's as smooth as your favorite radio station. At Dean's, we are outrageously professional.
Thinking about popping the question this holiday season, maybe even on New Year's Eve? Here's the winning move. Head to Continental Diamond. They have a massive lineup of ready-to-wear engagement rings, stunning designs at all price points that are ready to go today. No waiting, no stress. You literally can get engaged tonight. The team at Continental Diamond, total pros. Warm, welcoming, and absolutely pressure-free. It's Continental Diamond, the jewelry store Minnesota adores. Learn more at ContinentalDiamond.com.
Join the Power Trip Morning Show live out at Mall of America for Black Friday, November 28th from 7 to 9 a.m. at the Huntington Bank Rotunda for the Initials Game. Get ready for a morning filled with tons of laughs, live entertainment, and your chance to win serious holiday cash. Bring your friends and family and come ready for a memorable morning. You don't want to miss this. Black Friday, November 28th from 7 to 9 a.m. at the Mall of America. Come see the Power Trip Morning Show live.
Protect your home with a new roof. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest here, and I have discovered a fun new escape from the daily grind, Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has hundreds of social casino-style games, and it's all free to play anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So get to ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+.
Fan forecast. Increasing clouds today, high of 45. We're dropping on to 33 with a chance of rain and snow.
Now back to the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. It's the Power Trip on the Fan.
KFAN and the Vikings are teaming up for Toys for Tots. Join us live at Shields in Eden Prairie on Tuesday, December 2nd from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. with our annual broadcast presented by Unreal. Bring a toy, spread some joy. For one of the first 50 donors each show, you'll score a sweet KFAN Unreal Winter Beanie. Details at KFAN.com/toys.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, get 2 Celsius for just $5. Again, Celsius. Either way, you know what I'm talking about, the Celsius.
Yeah.
2 for $5. Mix and match any flavors you want. I don't know how to pluralize the hell out of that word. Who cares? It's not why I'm here, Grimmer.
No.
Not to pluralize Celsius.
What
or
would it
give
be?
the plural of Celsius.
Celsiuses.
You should get plural Celsius at Holiday. 2 for $5. Mix and match any flavors you want. They got some weird ones. But give them a shot. Try them. Why not?
You're selling a lot of Celsiuses over there.
Try to. Multiple Celsius. The Bears beat the Vikings 19-17. J.J. McCarthy with a couple of interceptions, 16 of 32 for 150 yards. Did throw one critical touchdown that temporarily gave the Vikings the lead with, 50 seconds to go? 47.7 passer rating. Ugh.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
So he rips it to Addison. The Vikes take the lead on a late touchdown with 50 seconds to go. There are people around me going,
it's a miracle.
We scored too early. And I'm like, have you seen this offense? You got to take it when you can get it. Obviously, if you're Patrick Mahomes, you might say, let's run the clock down a little bit, then let's strike. When you're struggling, if you can score a touchdown with 50 seconds to go, you take it.
You take it when you can. I will
take
say
it when
this.
you can.
On that, it was 1st and 10 from the 15. I turned to the guy sitting next to me at the press box and said they should hand the ball off here just once. Either make them take a timeout or let the clock wind because you don't want to score right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
in a perfect world, you are 100% correct.
And they've been running well enough that I think it was fine.
You could have.
And because they're in no rush. From the 15, you're going to get 8 plays in a minute. I mean, you'd have no problem. But, you take it when you can get it. Yeah. I do think a handoff would have been fine. I mean, it's easy to second-guess now. And if the kick return doesn't happen, they probably win the game either way. But the kick return was a killer.
Exactly. So in your scenario, if you ran it once and made them wasted timeout, if they have a 56-yard kick return, the game would have been identical anyway.
Yeah.
butterfly effect. We get it. But still, so yeah, no problem with the strike to Addison with 50 seconds to go. You just can't let up a 56-yard kickoff return. And we can sit here and argue all day whether or not they should have kicked off to him. But still, you just, how about, again, ideally just don't let him get 56 yards. And
here, you know, it's interesting. So
infuriating.
When the Gophers tied the game against Michigan State a couple of weeks ago, Michigan State took the lead. Michigan State then kicked off. They kicked it out of bounds. And the Gophers got the ball at the 35-yard line. And everyone said, well, thank God. Like, that was a big key. That was a big talking point after the game about what a mistake Michigan State did. Well, in the NFL with the rules, you kick it into the end zone, it's the 35-yard line. I mean, you're 2 passes away from being in field goal range anyway.
Right. It's
not
too
the 25
close as well.
It's an extra 10
yards. Or the
yards.
20 like it used to be back in the day.
Exactly. And when
that's a no-brainer.
When the previous kickoff, I don't remember, was it after the field goal, whatever, the guy caught it a yard deep, and it was a touchback. They get it at the 35, the Bears, and O'Connell was waiting for Reichert to come off. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like we don't want them to start at the 35. Right. So I think with the rules the way they are, like let's say for the fun of it, he accidentally kicked it out of bounds. What would we all be saying? Well, you can't give him the ball at the 35-yard line.
Exactly.
So I don't think that.
I think make the tackle.
I mean, it was a perfect kick. He caught it at what? The 1. It's where you want it. Hung it up high, and you got to make a tackle.
And get him. Zach, your hand was up.
You said you had people around you when they're saying they left them too much time. Yeah. Who are these people, and what were they doing around you?
If you had to bet 3 months mortgage who those people were, who would you guess?
I mean, not your family. That would be the last people I'd guess.
You're off to a good start.
Yeah. Sunday afternoon.
No member of the family, no blood relation at all.
Nowhere near.
Were you at a table?
Sure.
Playing poker?
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
That's great.
All right.
That's great.
I was like, oh my gosh, Corey might have gotten some friends to watch the game with.
Nuts?
Multitasking, playing cards and watching the game.
Yeah, there's plenty of TVs. The Vikings have 3 interceptions through 10 games. That's, how do I say this? Not enough.
Yeah.
And we can ask Ben Lieber when he gets here, but some of that is circumstance. Some of that's bad luck. Some of it's like, because you don't get to generate interceptions, right? That's the goal. We always hear defensive coordinators say, like, we're trying to strip the ball. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do. Some of it's just weird coincidence. But, man, it gets weird when you're 10 games in and that's the number. That's really low. Really low.
It is. And it's hard, it's hard to win if you don't win the turnover battle. And when your quarterback's throwing the interceptions at the rate the Vikings quarterback is right now, you better get some. And they had a bunch last year, right? That's kind of how they lived. Yeah. Sacks and interceptions.
And, of course, right, yeah, like you just said, the opposite is the Chicago Bears. They are feasting on turnovers. For the season now, they have 22 takeaways, just 6 giveaways. Wow. They have an NFL best plus 16 turnover margin. And you could argue that was the difference.
No question.
Yesterday. Wow. The Vikings cleaned that up, and they probably win that game. But, man, the other buzzkill, too, and we haven't mentioned his name yet, is our guy, Jonathan Grenard, not playing. I think that trickle-down effect was gigantic. He's obviously a beast.
Yeah.
But you only gave up 19 points to the freaking Bears.
They held them to field goals.
Right. That should be enough to win.
It should. It really should.
So even without Grenard, it's not like the Bears put up 40 on us. 19?
Yeah. And Caleb Williams, wrestled out of a couple of sacks, but he was ordinary. Like he didn't do anything spectacular. I don't think he had 200 yards passing, did he? I don't think so.
193.
Yeah.
He also was 16 of 32.
Not great.
No, not even close to great. It's
great.
Terrible. 50% is terrible. The Vikings are at Green Bay on Sunday. They are 4-6. They're 1-4 at home. SportsCenter said through 5 games, that's the worst start, tied for the worst start in team history. 1-4 at home.
For Green Bay?
No, for the Vikes.
Oh, of course, the Vikes.
We've never gone 0-5 at home to start the season, but 1-4 is tied for the worst start in franchise history.
Yeah, I also thought. So I've been to I think every home game this year. The last 2, Baltimore and this one, I thought those were 2 of the worst atmosphere. Like the place was absolutely dead to start that game yesterday, and it never got better. And I'm not blaming. I don't know if fans are worn out by the whole thing, if they're just in a wait and see mode. It was not loud at most any point of the day. I thought the same in the Baltimore game. Maybe I'm off, but it just like that home field edge that you're used to. Like this thing's been voted the loudest stadium or the second loudest stadium in the league by players, and that it just was not the case yesterday or the Baltimore game. And I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that? I mean, do you think the fans are just like waiting? Do you think they're
weren't they? I mean,
tired,
I
worn out by the whole thing?
The fact that Corey was at the Poker Palace.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I was at the Poker Palace, and if I'm not at US Bank Stadium, the vibe's just different.
The vibe is definitely different.
Yeah, right.
But so through the TV coverage, I mean, they were saying that McCarthy was catching some booze.
He was.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
Which
twice
affected his throwing. I mean,
and he was probably scared.
I mean, I think there
How
was
quickly
twice
did that
coming off
set
the
in,
field. The first time it was loud, it wasn't like just a spattering of booze. It was.
They're not booing; they're saying Bruismer.
He talked about it after the game, and he just said, basically our fans are great and they deserve better, kind of an answer. So,
has anybody ever said, "Yeah, they booed me. Our fans are the worst"?
Yeah, they suck.
I don't care for the ones that boo.
I know there have been examples of that. I think I'm trying to remember what NBA player it was. Was it Butler?
It sounds like something Jimmy Butler
would
would
be
say.
shy about that. I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, where he just went after the fans and was like, all right.
That sounds about right.
We got the greatest fans in the world, and they expect a lot more out of us, and rightfully so. And I feel like, it's just a reminder to us that we better get going and we better figure this out. And, obviously, we don't got a whole lot of games left, so the urgency is at an all-time high. But, we just got to be better for the fans, especially at home.
What if he come out and said, our fans are average at best. Most of them aren't real cool.
It's been real quiet here the last 2 weeks.
Not liking them.
Yeah, the Michigan fans are much, much better. They're very supportive.
Yeah, it just didn't seem, even at the start of the game, it just didn't seem to have the oomph that it normally does. And I think it's been the last 2 games. So
yeah,
we'll see if that changes. I don't know.
I just don't know. What's it like in Oregon?
Man, I had never been out there.
Yeah.
That state, remember when I got back from Cal, I said that might be the most scenic stadium I've ever seen.
Right.
I showed you pictures.
Sure.
This is, Guardsy and I talked about this. Guardsy actually talked about it on the air. I think it's top 5 of just a setting. There's 54,000 people, so it's not very big. It kind of reminds me of Northwestern Stadium. It's a little bigger version of that. But man, is it loud in there? Almost to the point it's so loud you're like, are they feeding noise through the speakers? Because it was crazy. It was great. There's some foothill mountains, I guess I'd call them. They're not Colorado-looking mountains, but just off in the distance, there's trees all over the place up there in the Northwest, and they're turning
That's
colors
Bigfoot
now.
country.
It's Bigfoot. Well, Bigfoot was spotted in the north end zone at one point of the game.
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Crazy.
Did he have Jack Links?
He did. He was eating a Jack Links beef strip.
Is he a Gopher fan?
He did not appear to be a Gopher fan.
Did you see John Lithgow there or not?
I did not. But it was a great stadium. It was loud. The other thing that we noticed, and it's not just at the Gopher Stadium or the Viking Stadium. Almost every stadium, when you go into the breaks, right, the TV timeouts and what have you, it's usually a commercial, and then they introduce something that's sponsored by something and all this stuff, and it's fine. It helps pay the bills. They really had none of that. Every break, they played a song, and ran highlights from the game or highlights from the basketball team, and like at the bottom it would say just Pepsi or U.S. Bank or
Nike.
And
a lot of Nike.
That's probably why they can do it, because Nike just
sure.
keeps writing them checks. They don't need to run a lot of stuff there. But it almost catches you off guard because you're just used to such a pre-produced deal, and it was well done. But I think the Oregon people were just They just sit back, they watch the highlights, they sing along to the music, and I didn't even realize it, I didn't know this. They're new to the Big Ten, and I'm mostly following the Big Ten. Obviously, I've watched games at Oregon. But what's a song, Chris, where they sing, a little bit louder now?
Oh yeah, it's the from
Shout.
Shout. Yeah.
Thank you,
so they do that between the third and fourth quarter.
Oh yeah.
And it was unbelievable. Like the players do the deal They go all the way
down?
to the ground,
Wow.
and it's really quiet, and then it goes loud. And I'm like, what the hell's happening
pretty
here? I didn't
cool,
know nothing
yeah.
about it. And that was pretty cool as well. They have not lost a home. Now, this was obviously a conference game, and I think they've only lost one Big Ten game in 2 years at home, but they have not lost a non-conference game at their place since 2008. 37 straight non-conference wins.
Jeez Louise.
And they're not playing, tough teams every week in the non-conference, but it's a hard place to win. They're 51-4. They're now 52-4 with the win since 2017 at home. But yeah, it was cool.
You didn't go see the Goonies house?
Is that there?
Well, I mean, it's in Oregon. It's in
I
Astoria,
wish I'd have known.
Oregon.
I wish I'd have known.
Why go to Oregon and not go see the Goonies?
Yeah, I should have done that.
Did you go to the Nike store?
I did not. I don't know. How far is Beaverton from Eugene?
I don't know.
No idea.
I mean,
you were going somewhere there, weren't you?
I was going to make a comment about you got to veer left or right.
What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Ben Lieber in like 10 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
There's a split in the road, Graham.
Listen to your favorite KFAN podcast, sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, professionally installing only the highest quality siding and roofing.
All right, gentlemen, this is Emmett Smith on behalf of Depend, and I've got the perfect play. Run straight to your doctor's office for a life-changing catch. Because when prostate cancer is caught early, it's up to 99% treatable, and one blood test might be all it takes. And now through November, Depend is donating to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for select purchases. Talk about a great play.
From September 1st to November 30th, Depend is donating 25 cents to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for Depend Shields Guards Real Fit products purchased in the U.S. up to a maximum of $300,000. Void in Mississippi.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Cool 108, Minnesota's Christmas station.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
Blaze will be your trusted financial partner on the road of life. They will find the right path for you, even if it means blazing a new one. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Livia. You want to feel and look your best for the holidays? Of course you do. Well, join Livia today and lose all the weight you want for just $199. Their lowest GLP-1 price ever. Plus, nutrition support for as little as $17 a week. At Livia, you get more than a prescription. You get a personalized program designed for you with real expert support in-center or virtual. Book now at Livia.com and start feeling great in time for the holidays. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Ask your Livia Center for details or visit Livia.com today.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
At Mystic Lake, we believe in the power of possibility. We're hiring chefs, sous chefs, hotel room attendants, and more, with opportunities across a wide range of roles. Join a team where every job matters, and every day feels like a win. Enjoy epic benefits like weekly pay, paid time off, 401k, discounted childcare, which is so important, on-site health clinics, and more. This isn't just where you work. No. It's where you grow, you lead, and thrive. Every day, possibilities. Join the team at mysticlake.com/careers.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids.
KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Nothing up my sleeve, and presto!
Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again.
That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates.
With a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at prontoheat.com.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your 6th graders' soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good.
Chilly nights? Stay warm with Hoffman's $59 furnace tune-up. Comfort starts here.
We're talking daily, and so can you. Send us your thoughts on the KFAN Talkback. Just hit that microphone icon on the iHeartRadio app while listening to KFAN.
It's the Black Friday tradition you do not want to miss. That's right. The Power Trip Morning Show will be live at Mall of America, bringing the initials game, tons of laughs, and your chance to score serious holiday cash. Be there at Huntington Bank Rotunda from 7 to 9 a.m. on November 28th. Check out KFAN.com keyword calendar for all the details.
Yes, bitch. That'll be the day the Power Trip turns 24, which means we have exactly 1 year left in the row zone.
Yes, bitch.
Yep.
1 year. And then, ew. Ick.
Yucky.
Yucky. Let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change your life with something else.
Yeah, I got stuff, man. You know, it's too bad that your boy Saucy's not here right now, Saucy, or Corey, because I'd like him to explain how bad Brock Purdy is today.
He's terrible.
He looked pretty damn good yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
I'll tell you what
Doesn't
else,
matter.
man. Your boy Sam Darnold threw 4 interceptions and still almost won that game.
Yep, but you know,
crazy.
He's had him. Did you see the? I don't know who the guy is. Did you see the guy from the Seahawks stand up for Darnold? It was awesome.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Sure. So Fernando V stands up there and basically says, you know, this is a football team. That's our quarterback. Sam's won us a ton of games this year. And I'm going to paraphrase, but he basically said, so if you got something to say, go bleep yourself.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It was kind of awesome. He was like, Sam's the man, so we don't
care.
care.
4 interceptions and still almost got him into the end zone at the end of that game.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a thing, man.
You know, we saw it here at the worst possible times last year. Sam was awesome for 95% of the year, just didn't have it when it mattered the most against the Lions and then against the Rams. I mean, those are 2 bad games to not show up, but he's been unbelievable this year for the Seahawks. He's been in the MVP conversation for month or two or whatever. This will probably temporarily take him out of that because they lost and he had a terrible game. And, of course, on the opposite side, Stafford won and he played well.
Yeah.
So that probably widens the gap between the two of them.
Even a little like it. He's had, even in his great games yesterday with the 4, but he's had a couple other in one of their losses. I forget who it was. He had a terrible interception at the end after throwing for like over 300 yards. Just a ridiculous
So far, though, there's no way Seattle should be complaining about getting him.
Not at all.
He's been great.
Yeah. That's why Fernando V is sticking up for him.
Yeah, Valenzuela's behind him. Yeah.
Shout out to Fernando V.
We all need a friend like Fernando.
The Minnesota Wild won 3-2 against Vegas in overtime. Ben Lieber, good morning.
Good morning.
Kirill with the overtime game winner from Zuccarello, or if Meat Sauce was here, Zuccarella, and Boldy. So those guys assist. Kirill puts it in. The Wild, all of a sudden, Zachary, red hot, 6-1-1 in their last 8, so 6 wins in their last 8 games. They host Carolina Wednesday. They are now 9-7-4.
Yeah, they talked a lot about kind of leaving October in the rearview mirror, and something about that calendar flip something in that locker room, and they had, of course, that players only meeting that Jared Spurgeon led, and it seemed to have worked because I think they were like 3-6-3 in that
only if she's
first
5-3.
12, and now they have really found something, and there's actually some momentum here in this season. So another big game Wednesday night here on the Fan before they head back out on the road, but it's been a much more successful homestand than their previous one.
Well, and lost in the shuffle because it was Gus last night. Do we have a budding superstar in Jesper Wallstedt, or what's the
Wall of St. Paul?
My
baby.
God!
Yeah, he's been.
Can we even call
That's
him
the nickname?
The Wall of St. Paul.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. But is it? So here's not to nitpick.
What?
It's not in my nature to nitpick. If it's pronounced Wallstedt,
yeah,
can we call him the Wall?
Can we call him Voldemort?
We can call him whatever we want.
Shouldn't we call him the Vol of St. Paul?
The Vol of St.
The
Paul.
Vol of St. Paul.
This is Voldemort. This is
What do I
St.
know?
Paul.
The Call of St. Paul.
Hi, Ben.
Hi,
Good
buddy.
morning, Ben.
I went to not a players only meeting. I went to a farmers only meeting.
Oh,
Yeah, how'd that go?
I didn't. I
Lots
got
of hoes there or what?
Well, you don't have to be in a
Yeah.
You don't have to be lonely.
Yep.
Was John Deere there?
He was. Yep. And International Harvester as
Was
well.
Massey Ferguson
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Who in the sweet hell is Massey Ferguson?
It's a brand.
Yeah.
It's a brand.
You can tell I've never spent one day doing hard manual labor
Alice
on a farm.
Chalmers, was he there?
What the hell is happening?
That's another
Now you're just
tractor.
making
Mario's
up names.
father.
What really matters, though, is this.
I said the thing about farmers only that didn't count.
No.
Oh crap. Well,
You got to come up with another one.
I'm sorry. I was too busy looking at the latest deals from Walmart.com for Christmas.
It was Black Friday, man. Jump
It's
in.
coming right
Let's
up,
go.
baby.
Yeah.
Has it already started?
What jumps out
weeks
at you?
ago.
Oh, yeah.
I need a new vacuum. My iRobot thing it's handed in its resignation.
Doesn't
Overworked?
suck enough.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it says I can't handle all this cat hair and what I hope is cat hair.
Talking to a vacuum therapist. The things I've seen.
The Sphere has added some new residencies coming up. A legendary band is set to break a Sphere Las Vegas record with 56 total residencies performed by 2026. That's right, the Eagles. Final 2026 shows at the Sphere will go on sale November 21st, as they will run, or I should say, march out the rest of their run. If you missed them and you are looking forward to seeing them before it's all over, ladies and gentlemen, you still have a chance as the Sphere continues to announce shows. Did you guys see the video from John Creasel going to see The Wizard of Oz?
And he made it sound over text. He made it sound like it was worth every penny.
Yeah.
He said it's one of the most immersive things he's ever been a part of. He said you feel like you're in the freaking movie. So beforehand, and we've heard nothing but good things about this Wizard of Oz experience at the Sphere, but like, man, I don't know if I can do $300 a ticket to see
Is that what it is?
It's
Yeah,
something
you can.
like that.
You can. Yeah.
He says it's worth every penny.
I talked to somebody like 2 days ago, the same thing. He
think
had a
it was,
video of it, and it was
Tony
crazy.
Romo, wasn't it?
It was Tony. Tony and I are tight.
I wonder what noises he made when he's.
He liked it.
God, he loved it.
He really did.
Or he's throwing up. I can't tell.
Well, that's
Same
how,
thing.
That's how he shows his love.
He wasn't a twister.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, right? You get pregnant.
Maxwell, the Wolves lost Saturday 123-112 to Denver, snapping a 4-game win streak. They host Cooper Flag in Dallas tonight at 7 o'clock. Dallas won last night behind Cooper Flag's 21 points. But they took care of business on Friday night again for the old NBA Cup.
Yeah. But it's just tough because pretty much most of their losses this season have been against the upper echelon of the NBA, whether it be the Knicks or the Nuggets earlier this season and the Lakers as well. So that's not a good sign, but at least they're taking care of business against lesser opponents. And so far this season, the Mavericks have been a lesser opponent.
What was that? On the camera, Maxo.
Hey!
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, film that son of a bitch. Get it. Yeah, there we go.
There he is.
Got to get the Kill Bill jacket in there.
Dang it.
But what really matters is this.
You should just quit NBA right now and give the trophy to Wembyana.
Is his sisters playing? I had dinner there on Saturday night.
Did you get shot?
Yes.
Oh, that's a news joke.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
What's his name?
Victor Wembanyama.
Whatever. That guy's different.
He's awesome.
He's him.
He's amazing.
Rosie would not trade Anthony Edwards for Wemby. He's the only one.
Huh.
And we all love Ant. You can still love Ant and say, well, yeah, I'd swap him for Wemby.
Bonus doesn't think he'd be a good fit.
No.
Well, Lavelle wouldn't vote for him. I'm just trying to think of another.
Man, we're throwing out all the bits this morning.
Yeah. The Labubu craze.
It's over?
No, it's the opposite.
Oh, it's
hitting
bigger?
theaters.
Yep.
No.
The movie.
That's right. Sony Pictures has acquired the screen rights to the plush toy and is in early development of a feature film.
Great.
Yeah. The deal, first reported by Hollywood, which makes sense, was signed this week between the Chinese toy makers and Sony Pictures. No producer or filmmaker is attached, but M. Night Shyamalan.
Come on.
I'm just kidding.
No, that would be awesome.
I see fluffy creatures. They're everywhere.
Yep, they're overpriced, and most of them are knockoffs.
I still don't know that I have gazed upon them.
You
probably have.
You know what?
Yeah.
I bet you saw them in when we were over in Europe and you didn't know it. A bunch of Vikings players had them on their backpacks.
Did they really?
They look like the Where the Wild Things Are, if you've ever seen them.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I saw them and didn't know that's what they were.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I thought the same thing. I was in Japan, and I was like, wow, they really like Where the Wild Things Are. That's awesome. I didn't know it translated over here. This is sweet. And then I was like, oh, these are what Labubus are.
Oh.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you can get them all different sizes. But I'm guessing that some of those guys are wearing them because their kids got them, or the kids got them for them, or something.
Right.
All right, what trend ends first, 6'7" or Labubus?
God, I hope 6'7".
It's 6'7".
It's I think it's already starting to die.
I saw a bit.
It's dying a slow death.
On the prep this morning where the teachers at some school were handing out tickets, like speeding tickets to any kid who says 6'7" in school. I thought that was a funny bit.
But then there was a clip from 3-4 days ago. There was a women's basketball game, and there was a whole bunch of kids in the stand. I don't know, if it was one of those camp day kind of things. And the team was up by like 20, but the second free throw from this gal gave that team 67 points, and the crowd went absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
They cheered like they had just won the game. They were up 20.
I like it. You know what? It's okay.
Yeah, that part's fun.
Yeah, I think those situations
for once
are kind of fun.
It's not racist or anything. It's good.
Or is it? And we just don't know. I don't know.
Almost everything has racist origins.
I don't believe there's any hatred involved.
I just don't get
that.
Not yet.
It'd be different if it was like SS.
Oh, yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, be like,
tough. That'd be tough.
I'm not sure I want to cheer for that.
Here's the way it might be racist. What if the original vote on the 13 colonies for slavery was 6-7? And it was close.
That could be it.
It's like, what's this vote? Are we doing slavery? 6-7. It's close.
It wasn't that close.
You know damn well.
It was 13-0.
Well,
you know damn well those kids don't know history.
What 6 + 7 equals?
What's that?
13.
And?
The 13th Amendment. Yeah. It might be anti-racist.
Oh, my God.
Look what you just did.
That.
Yes, bitch.
Whoa.
Are we in the Illuminati? We're like breaking some codes here. I feel like Cumberbatch. What are we doing here?
I just
Yeah,
don't.
Nice.
Your Cumberbatch is hanging out.
You
By
should
the
have
way.
said, you should not have said that out loud.
You got to clean that Cumberbatch.
You
Gotta
really
pucker it
do.
up.
Yeah, what is this, 1972?
More of what really matters after this when we talk to Ben Lieber about the Minnesota Vikings and J.J. McCarthy and defending kickoffs and blah, 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 blah. More with Ben and Mike Grimm after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. There's construction closing the northbound 35W exit ramp to eastbound 494 till the 30th. Southbound 35W, the entrance ramp from Cliff, is closed till the end of this year. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Fresh Time Market, where quality meets savings every day. From delicious meat and seafood to fresh produce and well-being essentials, you'll get big flavor without the big price tag. Fresh Time Market. Healthy living for less.
Is your home ready for the holidays? You know and I know we're all having people over in the next couple of months. You want your home to be as clean as possible. That's where Zero Res comes in. They can basically clean every surface in your home. I've been using them for over a decade. It doesn't matter if it is a pet accident, somebody spilling, general maintenance. Zero Res is the way to go for the holidays and for beyond. So get out in front of this and get clean now. Don't miss this deal. This month, 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139, and you can take $50 off your air duct cleaning if you ask for the KFAN special when you call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. That's a lot of people that have experienced the comfort of knowing their home is clean when they're having people over. So beat the rush and book today. Call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com and say you want the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. It's Zero Res.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777. Hey, it's Corey Cove here. Ovo LASIK and Lens is kicking off the new season with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild, and they are the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. And with interest-free financing, LASIK can cost less than your daily coffee. LASIK is one of the best decisions I ever made. It'll feel like a new start, but to see your best, see the best. Ovo LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Book now at ovoi.com. That's ovoi.com.
Got a leaky faucet or a toilet that's constantly running? Maybe you're constantly running out of hot water. You're in luck. Dean's does plumbing. At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional, especially when it comes to plumbing repairs. Call the pros at Dean's today to receive $100 off any repair. Click over to calldeans.com for effortless scheduling. It's as smooth as your favorite radio station. At Dean's, we are outrageously professional.
Hear that? Sounds like holiday fun kicking off at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Kind of like the starting bell to Grandma's house. Or maybe snowbirding. And eventually back home safe and sound.
Hey guys, we're home.
Just remember to stop by before you go to make sure your road's as smooth as possible. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Oil changes in about 15 minutes. No appointment needed.
Upgrade to industry best triple pane Elements windows. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union.
J.J. McCarthy threw a go-ahead touchdown with under a minute left in regulation, but the Bears hit a 48-yard field goal as time expired, beat the Vikings, now sit first in the NFC North at 7-3. Minnesota drops to 4-6. Kirill Kaprizov scored with 10 seconds left in overtime to lift the Wild past the Golden Knights. Timberwolves tip it off against the Mavs tonight at the Target Center. I'm Ron Tomas.
Looking for a local company that is thoughtfully compassionate when it comes to helping with your finances? Trust Blaze Credit Union for all your financial needs. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay for to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com. Keyword contest to learn more and enter today. That's KFAN.com. Keyword contest.
Here's your head coach for the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell.
The main thing being the turnovers, and got to take a look at them, obviously, but I was proud of the way we ran the ball, tried to stick with it as much as we could, ended up with a couple of 2-minute drives there where we had to go and maybe became one-dimensional, but for the most part the guys up front felt like we protected. I think we limited the negatives for the most part. We just felt like we were a play away all day.
Hey, Ben, on the kickoff return that went 56 yards and put the Bears in position to win the game.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and name names if you want. How many players do you believe screwed up on that? How many were in the wrong spot? How many didn't do their job?
I got to be honest. I have not watched the play back since I watched it live. I don't know. Sometimes it's one guy. Sometimes it's just one guy that's out of his lane, and you hit it with the right timing, and it's out the gate. So I for sure will watch it again. And probably not publicly out anybody, but I will definitely give you my 2 cents behind the scenes on who I think was out of their lanes.
But you're completely cool with them kicking off, not kicking it out of the end zone and just touch back to the 35.
Yeah, I am. I think that's the whole thing with the new kickoff rule is that they are penalizing you and punishing you for kicking the ball out of bounds. I mean, you're incentivized to kick the ball and have it be returned. And by and large, our kickoff return or our kick coverage has been pretty good. So I don't have a problem with them kicking the ball and like having a returnable kickoff. It's just you can't have multiple failures or even a single failure in that situation, and they capitalize on it. So it's one of those super, super unfortunate things. And look, I mean, again, this is 2 weeks in a row where I don't think that the team that we're playing is the more superior team. It's more about us making mistakes and playing sloppy football. And now we didn't have the pre-snap penalties this game, but as you guys already alluded to, our quarterback was not good, and we had a bunch of drops by receivers. You even just take away some of those drops in those situations and some of those errant passes, and I don't think this game's all that close.
Agreed.
I think it's at least a 2-score victory for us, and we're not in this situation. So I think that is the frustrating part. But again, that is the optimistic part about this whole thing too. Is like, man, you get a quarterback to settle down in the first 3 quarters, and I know it's a lot easier said than done. And we're a way different football team.
And he threw that first drop that Addison had over the middle.
Yeah, right over the middle.
Mean, that ball couldn't have been put in a better spot.
That's a great ball.
It's it's
away
40
from
or
the
50
defender.
yard play if he just catches
The Hawkinson drop was right in his bread basket. Like, you can't drop that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jets had one that he dropped, like at least one that he dropped.
Yeah.
They just weren't helping him out when he was accurate, and that wasn't super frequent either.
Yeah,
That's the
Aaron
problem.
Jones had a check down too that was probably right at the sticks that he goes right through the numbers, and there was a defender there. But again, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like on
Addison
a
had another
third
one,
down,
too.
Addison had 2.
Yeah.
Yikes. Got to help the kid out. He's struggling anyway.
Yeah.
Got to bail him out.
That's the thing. Like, it is a tough thing to subconsciously tell these guys you have to play perfect for him. You have to. You've got to make every single catch, even the contested catches. You've got to fight for it because he needs as much confidence and as much game flow as possible. And you got to help him out in those situations. And I get it, man. Like, guys are allowed to make mistakes, but in this situation with the young quarterback that's trying to just figure it out, you've got to sit down collectively as a receiver group and say, like, guys, we can't have these. Like, you got to catch everything.
All right, let's do what really matters, but then we'll bounce back and forth between Vikings questions and points and stuff. It's nonsense. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's nonsense. What really matters is this.
All right, cool. National Food Days are great.
Yeah, what do we got today?
God, I hope it's
Today
cinnamon
we
roll
are
day.
celebrating butter, the ingredient that makes everything better, because it comes from cream. According to the Dairy Council, the average American eats 2 sticks per month. We've been spreading it on stuff for over 9,000 years.
Hold on.
Eats 2 sticks per month. We've been Dairy Council, the average American eats 2 sticks per month.
Are you guys over there eating sticks of butter?
Did she just say 9,000 years we've been using butter? I think she said 9,000 years.
I believe
Today
that.
we are celebrating butter, the ingredient that makes everything better, because it comes from cream. According to the Dairy Council, the average American eats 2 sticks per month.
Jesus.
We've been spreading it on stuff for over 9,000 years. It's been used as currency,
9,000
even
years.
medicine, and people go to great lengths sculpting it. To celebrate today, super easy. Please pass the butter. I'm Bree Tennis.
Just so you guys know, I went to Maury's the other day and tried to buy a new car with a bunch of butter. Doesn't work as currency anymore.
No, not anymore.
Nope. I took some
Did
margarine.
you spread it in the wrong places though?
I've
Try
been
and
spreading
counterfeit?
in wrong places.
Was it salted or unsalted?
It was both.
Both.
Yeah.
Well,
it doesn't
it
work
was
for
salted
medicine either.
later.
I've been trying it on my psoriasis, and it's not curing anything. It's terrible.
It does work as a laxative and a moisturizer and a lubricant.
God, I love butter.
Oh, my.
It also, if you've seen the movie Muppets Take Manhattan, it also works as ice skates. Just me?
That makes sense, though.
You know,
Yeah, I don't
when
remember that. I
can
saw that,
see
but
it.
I don't remember
I
that
can
scene.
see it.
Sticks of butter?
Rizzo goes, the rat, he
Yeah.
goes like, they go
Best
like
character, by the way.
skating on like the grill, and they're using like pieces of butter.
Oh,
just cruising.
genius.
Just genius. It's
Genius.
smart. I mean, that movie had it all. They thought of everything.
They really did.
They
They're
really
like,
did.
we've been using this stuff for 9,000 years,
Yeah.
and not once have we filmed a rat skating on it. What are
Yeah.
we waiting for?
That was
Got
brilliant. Brilliant.
I mean, that's got to be the scene that won him the Academy
Yeah,
Award.
probably.
That was probably the deal breaker.
Yeah. In all seriousness, we last week on our show, was it last week or 2 weeks on the show? There's we actually, you can make butter at home, right? I mean, we all kind of knew that. I mean, that we've been churning butter, for 9,000 years. I didn't realize how easy it was to make it at home. You can make your own butter
do you
in
do
about
this?
10 minutes.
Had no idea.
It's just
What do you do?
How do you do it?
You basically just whip heavy cream in a like
You
one of those
whip it good.
one of those you mix one of those mixing the automatic mixing bowls, and you just keep going and going and going and going and going until it actually coagulates, and then you get like the whey that comes out on top. And then you basically take it out and you squeeze all the moisture out of it.
Whoa.
And then you can flavor it
Then
with
what?
whatever you want. Salt, rosemary, whatever you want. And then
That sounds
and then
great.
it just-
I'd rather set myself on fire.
So you said it takes like 10 minutes?
it takes like 10 minutes.
Whip it,
Let's
squeeze
see.
it, flavor it.
Yeah,
Mike,
get all the
it.
moisture out of there.
I can get to Target in 5, so
Yeah.
if I can get to Target, it's going to be a slightly faster to do it yourself. But
Slightly faster.
Slightly
but
faster.
the thing is, you can flavor it any way that you want.
But at some point, you
I just
got to
wanted
buy the
flavor
whipping
like
cream,
butter.
right?
Yeah. So you'd have to be at
So
Target
you might
anyway.
as well just buy the damned butter.
Right. Unless you can make your own cream, which means you're probably just milking your own cow.
Milking your own cow.
I don't have one.
So to speak.
Unless a meteor hits, I ain't making nothing.
Right. Well said.
There is not much better than nice hot melted butter over popcorn, though.
All right, relax.
That's the yours. That's got to be some kind of a code.
Yeah.
Ben, the trickle down effect. No Jonathan Grenard. Obviously, again, it looked really bad last week, but then they told us that he avoided major shoulder injury or whatever. But he didn't play yesterday, so it obviously is not serious, but it's serious enough to miss a game against the Bears. But again, we mentioned this earlier. Maybe you were listening. They gave up 19 points to the Bears without him. That's not bad.
That's winning football.
That's winning football.
Yeah.
So what did you see in the defense, though, without him there that trickled down?
I thought the defense played really well. I mean, I thought Dallas Turner played well. The thing is, it looked like that the approach was, we're not going to try to have a bunch of drive-bys. It was very much a controlled rush. It was, try to push the pocket as much as possible, but don't get sucked up by the offensive lineman. They tried to just go right down the middle, use good extension, just good separation. That way they can play off the block. But it wasn't like these speed rushes around the edge and forcing him early, to weave around the pocket. It was very controlled. And I think it kind of plays into what Dallas does best anyway. I mean, he's not a twitched up speed rush type of guy. So for this game, it was actually probably, it was okay that we didn't have Grenard in there. And I think with the run blitzes that we had, because we called a bunch of early down run blitzes off the edge with our corners and stuff, we got the run support that we needed that he normally gives us. So, I guess for a game to miss to get his shoulder right, the defense stepped up and played well without him.
Cashman had 15 tackles.
Yeah, he was baller.
All over the place.
What really matters, though, is this.
It is frustrating when people have just a chance to break Caleb Williams in half, and he spins and he goes on. It's pretty incredible. I hate it, but it's pretty incredible, man.
Yeah.
I do hate it, though. Ugh. Makes me want to cry.
Yeah. I forget who I was talking to yesterday, and they're like, man, I
It was
cannot.
Hulk Hogan.
He was like, "Listen, brother, I saw Caleb pregame, and boy, that's a big mother." So
Ghost Hulk.
You need to get checked out.
Yeah,
Ben.
He's dead.
So
Why is he watching the Bears game?
So yeah, I think people are shocked about how big the guy is. Like he's a stocky, thick player, and it's with that escapability and that athleticism, he is hard to bring down.
That's a huge bitch.
That's right, brother.
Your claim to fame right there, Corey.
I know.
That's it. That's all you got.
That's why I'm going to go into the Radio Hall of Fame one day. Is no one in the Twin Cities has hit this button more than me.
That's a huge bitch.
It's going to be most of my acceptance
Find out who
speech.
says that? Is it Sandler?
That does not sound like him.
I heard it was Rawlings.
Henry Rollins?
JK?
The guy that sings Liar from the Henry Rollins band?
Donnell Rawlings.
Okay. That makes sense.
I
Didn't he make football?
I don't know who that is.
You would recognize him, maybe. He's a comedian. But yeah, and again, the voice was off screen, but that was apparently who screamed it.
Where did you find that?
That's from the movie Deuce Bigelow.
Which is one of the top 5 movies of all time.
Rob Schneider's walking down the street with this gal who's so tall that she's out of the frame.
That's not even in the frame.
And people are just yelling like Bigfoot, and they're yelling stuff. And then the last one is just
That's a huge bitch.
so she's catching strays the whole time. Yeah,
That movie's so
It
good.
is hilarious. The lady that has narcolepsy and she's bowling.
Yeah, isn't that Amy Poehler? I think it's Amy
I
Poehler.
thought she had the cussing disease.
Tourette's.
Yeah, Tourette's.
Oh yeah.
I think that's Amy Poehler.
Amy
One of them-
Poehler's one of them.
Yeah.
One of them had narcolepsy and kept falling asleep.
So good.
I made a
God.
mistake. Did you say steak?
Freak! That's a great movie. Great. It was on this date, ladies and gentlemen, in 1968. The Heidi game happened. You guys remember what I'm talking
Heidi
about?
game?
That's right.
Jets and somebody.
The Jets and the Raiders. That's right. The contest held on November 17, 1968 was notable for its exciting finish in which Oakland scored 2 touchdowns in the final minutes to win the game. But NBC, the game's television broadcaster, decided to break away from its coverage on the East Coast to broadcast the television film Heidi, which pissed a lot of people off, especially gamblers, I would guess.
Would never, ever,
could you imagine
ever
today?
happen today.
Oh my God.
No.
But back in the day, it's like, this game's over.
I mean,
people
there's-
want Heidi.
There's like a tornado directly headed towards you, and they interrupt a game, and people get mad, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, think about the,
Oh my
Heidi-
God. When I'm
Heidi-
watching Wheel and Channel 4 breaks in with severe weather, I want to throw a brick through a window.
Somebody better
like-
be dead.
And we all exactly. We all have phones. Notify them on. I'm watching Wheel.
Yeah.
And then it screws up the DVR because the DVR's got the severe. It's not like I can just go. Oh, I'll just get
Go
off of this.
rewind it, yeah.
No. Damn it.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Wheel.
Just going to cut away from the game in the late fourth quarter to play Heidi.
Man. Never again.
Nope, never.
How
again.
long ago?
1968, and the game had an influence on sports broadcasting practices. The future National Football League would contractually stipulate that all game telecasts should be shown to their conclusion in the markets of the visiting team, while other major leagues and events adopted similar mandates.
Yeah, you got to show the end of the game.
Yeah.
And then you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can just start 60 minutes late.
Yeah.
It's
then we
fine.
can watch that That filthy animal Heidi get down with whoever she wants to get down with.
I saw a different version than you did.
Oh.
J.J. McCarthy, 16 of 32, 150 yards, 1 touchdown. It happened to be the one that was temporarily going to be the game winner until the kickoff. 2 interceptions, could have been more. 47.7 passing rating. Ben Lieber, the highs and the lows. We're 5 games in now of J.J. McCarthy. Your thoughts?
Not great. It's not great. That's the reality of it, though. And that's, you know what? That's not where we wanted the rookie to be. I mean, I think we all expect, I don't know about you guys, but I expected there to be some rough waters. I just didn't expect to be such wildly inconsistent. You know, it's fine to be inconsistent, to have a bad game here and there, have a bad throw here and there, but it's, you know, I love his clutch gene. I love his 2-minute gene. That's great. I mean, that's some of those unteachable moments. You either have it or you don't, but it's everything in between.
Is accuracy teachable?
Yes. Especially when I feel like his accuracy issues are it's almost like I'm trying to think of the right. It's not a personality thing. It's like he's too amped up,
jumpy or something.
He's too jumpy.
Meditate more.
Well, the thing is, like, that kind of gives us a clue into his own personality. Like, I think he knows that his brain goes 1,000 miles an hour. So he's learned that, like, listen, for me to play well, I have to, like, meditate. I have to bring down my brain waves to a point where I can process more in time and not be so jumpy. So that's clearly why he does that practice before the game. Somehow, some way, whether he needs to do some, 2-minute meditations on the sideline between drives, like, he needs to just calm down and not think so much. I don't know. I think it's all correctable. I think it's teachable. He clearly did it at Michigan. So I think it's all there. It's just, he just needs reps. He needs game reps. He needs to understand that, when you step up in the pocket and you're hyper processing and you know that you have to get the ball out quick, just stay within the flow. Like, just be smooth with it, deliver the ball where it needs to go, and you're cool, even if you're going to take a hit.
If this thing goes really south, let's hope it doesn't. If this thing goes really, really south, what sucks the most is the meditating and the turning into 9 and all that stuff. If this goes really south and he's an absolute bust, let's hope he's not. In 10 or 15 years, this will be part of Vikings lore, right? Like, the next young quarterback is like, oh, God, do we need this guy to turn into 9 again? You know what I'm saying? Like, It becomes a punchline if it doesn't work. It's like if you use the TB12 method, well, yeah, if you're Tom Brady, anything you do looks like it's excellence. It's like that process is nuts, but sure, it works for you. If this works for him and he's a bust, we turn it into a punchline. If he turns into a Hall of Famer, then it's like, God, I should start meditating too. Yeah, I should have an alter ego. I need a nickname.
I know. It's difficult though, because think about your own life, where for so many years, every year of playing football and competitive sports up to this year, that mentality has proven him right.
It's worked for him.
It's worked for him. And so now you're like, hey man, could you be a little bit more like Sam Darnold, be a little more of a stoic? Well, that's hard to do in real time when it's
that's not you.
Yeah, it's not you. It's 3rd and 7. I got to step out of the pocket and make a play, or I got to scramble outside and I got to deliver the ball on time. Like, in those moments, it's hard to be like, oh, I got to go woo-saw, woo-saw. I got to, like, calm down. I think that's why it's just going to take a lot more repetitions for him than maybe some other rookies.
Do you mean Wausau?
Like Wisconsin?
Yeah.
No. No, don't care about them.
I thought you meant woo-ha. I thought you were just singing Busta Rhymes songs.
Keep your y'all in check.
Oh, my God. It's one of the all-time bangers. I freaking love that song. It's so fun.
Such a slammer.
Rest in peace.
Front page. Busta's not dead.
He's not?
No. You're thinking of like 90 other people.
There's a lot more dead people than that.
Yeah, but you're thinking of like DMX or like Oh Dirty Bastard that we referenced last week. No, Busta's still here. No, he's still here. All right. The news is next. More with Ben Lieber and Mike Grimm. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
It's Chris Hockey. Imagine you didn't have any kind of reliable internet connectivity or technology. Imagine how that would limit you in your day. How would you apply for a new job? How would you or your kids get their homework done? How would you even go about scheduling a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment? Well, how about this? AT&T has committed $5 billion by 2030 to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable, high-speed internet access and digital resources. $5 billion. And as part of that effort, since 2021, AT&T has distributed more than 160,000 computers and Wi-Fi hotspots to students and families nationwide. This year, they plan to distribute 30,000 more laptops, about $9 million worth. So people literally could go from having no connectivity, no internet, to the kind of technology that's going to help level the playing field. This is a truly important effort, giving people the opportunity to grow into a better life. I love that. Way to go, AT&T. Bridge that digital divide.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 westbound from Johnson Parkway to Highway 52. Highway 10 slow eastbound from Main Street to Hanson. There's an accident I-35 northbound at County Road 50. An accident Highway 52 northbound Clayton Avenue. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Hot water for less than $1 a day? Yes! Get a new hot water heater from Gens Ryan with easy financing. That's endless hot showers for pennies. Call or book online at GensRyan.com to learn more.
I love those guys.
Ben Lieber on the Power Trip is sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Olivia. You want to feel and look your best for the holidays? Of course you do. Well, join Livia today and lose all the weight you want for just $199. Their lowest GLP-1 price ever. Plus, nutrition support for as little as $17 a week. At Livia, you get more than a prescription. You get a personalized program designed for you with real expert support in-center or virtual. Book now at Livia.com and start feeling great in time for the holidays. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Ask your Livia Center for details or visit Livia.com today.
Nothing up my sleeve and presto! Oh boy, not Wade the Magnificent again. That's right, little brother. Telling folks to hurry before these end-of-the-year tax credits disappear.
That's no trick. You can get up to $5,600 in tax incentives and rebates.
With a new high-efficiency furnace and AC system from Pronto.
But hurry, come January, these incentives
go up in smoke.
Call a Pronto specialist
and learn how much you can save
at ProntoHeat.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove again with Wolf River Electric. If you've been thinking about finally making the change to solar like I did, now is the time to stop thinking and start acting. The new big tax bill just passed, and homeowners who don't have their solar systems installed by the end of this year will lose the 30% federal tax credit. This means your solar system will cost you thousands of dollars more if you wait. And here's the kicker, this same bill is going to drive energy rates at paces we have not seen before. But the good news is solar from Wolf River Electric can protect you from those rising costs. So go to wolfriverelectric.com and request your free quote today.
Fuel your day with the $3 meal deal at Holiday Station stores. Grab a hot snack or roller grill item, pair with Frito-Lay's chips and your choice of Polar Pop or medium coffee, all for just $3. Make it a meal deal today, only at Holiday.
Feeling the holiday rush but still hoping to meet someone special? Let It's Just Lunch take the pressure off. Their matchmaker set you up for meaningful dates this season so you can enjoy the magic of connection. Give yourself the gift of love. Call 612-355-2727 or visit itsjustlunchminneapolis.com.
It's Chris Hockey for Aquarius Home Services at AquariusHomeservices.com, and here is my holiday advice for you because I love this season. Bring a little extra magic home with Aquarius Home Services, your authorized independent Connecticut dealer. Enjoy worry-free water that makes every moment shine. You got sparkling dishes, you got softer laundry, and you can save up to 25% on a Connecticut whole home water treatment system right now. Schedule your free water analysis at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Purple Mondays are brought to you in part by Ovo LASIK and Lens.
This report is furnished by Genuine.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
Fan forecast. High of 37 today. Got some rain and snow potentially tonight. Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Brian text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
You said snow is possible?
That's right. Tonight and tomorrow.
That's
but
Twin Cities, or
maybe
where
an
is
inch.
that?
That's the Twin Cities. Chance for rain and chance of snow overnight. We actually have a high of 45. I was looking at the wrong area.
Oh, well, way to go.
So it's going to be a little warmer, but not too much.
Not too much, baby. It's okay.
It's
The
winter.
old app on my phone here basically says like next 10 days is all mid-40s for highs.
Yeah, that's average.
Okay, buddy.
What's wrong with being average?
Nothing's wrong with it. Did I insinuate that there was something wrong
You
with
said
it?
10, you said 10 is average?
Well, no, 45.
45? We
Is
can't all
average.
be extraordinary.
We're all half listening.
Which I will always say is the weirdest word of all time, because extraordinary sounds like you are beyond ordinary.
But if you have a
You're
lot
extraordinary.
of ordinary,
You're outside of ordinary.
Yeah, you're beyond just
Yeah.
regular ordinary.
But shouldn't, like, the level of ordinary is like 5 out of 10. If you're extraordinary, you're like really a 5. Like a solid,
Yeah,
like
you're the best at being
you're
ordinary.
extremely
Yeah, but
five-ish.
you've got a good
trying
personality,
to
so that
sell
bumps
that
you up to
whole-
a 70 or a 7.
You've been trying to sell that whole 5 is extraordinary thing your whole life, bud.
One person at a time, I'm trying to convince. Extraordinary.
Yeah, extra. Nah.
Yeah.
I got an idea, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Meat Sauce is back tomorrow, right? Unless he dies.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to print up some Meat Sauce bingo cards.
Oh,
and like
he'll
if he
love that.
says, what? You know, then you
Like
mark off.
Yep.
Right.
Is Woodhawk a free space?
Well, that's, I mean,
Right.
some of them are
Gotta
not
be
even
on there.
worth
Right.
the time.
Well, but you got to put them in different spots.
And
So
somebody's
we-
got to get a bingo.
Right, and somebody's got to get a bingo. So at some point during the show, as if we're playing along, one of us will yell bingo out of nowhere.
My guess is
Check the cards. Hold
5:36
your
a.m.
cards. Yeah. Hold your cards, everybody. Hold your cards.
All right,
Yes, we have a that Wales. Yes, we have a.
Yep, right.
So
Yep.
I have a. So here's the thing.
Okay, yep.
I woke up.
A reference to the Hot Boys or any 90s
right.
rap reference.
Yep, right.
He name dropped Jerry's Foods in Edina.
Yeah.
Bingo.
See,
All right, we could do
I
that.
like it.
it's a legitimate bingo.
Battles.
That'd be a fun
Yeah,
bit at the
battles.
state
Anytime he
fair.
says battles.
It would be, yeah.
Just hand out like
cards.
1,000 bingo cards and see who wins first. That's a 60-second game, though, I think.
Right, yeah, right.
Hey, babe.
This
Bingo.
is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about a stud.
World Juniors MN26.com. Get your tickets. Also learn more about the Bold North Breakaway, a big, huge fan festival downtown St. Paul, Rice Park, and the River Center. It's going to be a massive, massive
wish.
event, and it's
Take a
only
chance.
a little over a month away. So let's go.
Okay, bud.
Let's go.
Okay. A Cass County Sheriff's deputy is shot and another man is killed near Bayside Resort. Jeez. Up in Bemidji. Emergency medical services stopped the deputy's bleeding before he was airlifted to a hospital in Fargo. The incident happened on the Leech Lake Reservation near Walker, 5 miles from the Northern Lights Casino. That's not near Bemidji. Why does it say
About an
Dateline
hour
Bemidji?
south, yeah.
By the Northern Lights Casino. Names of the deputy and the man killed were not released Sunday night. The shooting is the second police shooting in the area of Walker since August. Holy moly. Wow. Real news on the Power Trip this morning. Thank you to the officers for doing what they do. Jeez Louise. I can't imagine, man. I saw a police officer pulling somebody over on the way here this morning, walking up beside somebody's car, and I was thinking, man, that's a dangerous thing.
Especially at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have no idea
Yeah.
what's waiting behind that window.
I know.
Oh, my
But you see what happened on 394?
I don't know.
There was about 7 or 8 cop cars and an ambulance. It looked like there was some kind
Well,
of
there's usually an exit right there.
Yeah, pretty significant accident of some kind on 394 this morning because, man, I drove past a pile of lights.
And by the way, speaking of that exit right there, I don't know that I'm going to live long enough to see that finished.
Nope, it's been, what, 3 months? 4 months?
And I'm sure they're doing it is a massive undertaking. I got a good look at it yesterday when I was driving in here to the station. Holy moly.
It's taking forever, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I heard on the news the other day? There's
Softcore porn?
Seems your life's going to change.
That's her day. So they were closing down 494 just for the weekend. I think they said to transition to winter traffic. It's like, what does that mean?
Huh.
Like you just shift like exits around? Like, what is? I don't understand what
I don't know
what
either.
do they do to get ready for winter traffic?
It's like when you got to turn your sprinklers off so the pipes don't freeze.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, do they have like Hot Wheels tracks that they just like pick up things and move them around?
That'd be sweet.
That's a great question. I don't know. Like, please, Hawk at KFAN.com. We'd like to know.
Yeah.
Says they're going to allow crews to complete utility work on the ramps. So maybe.
I swear that we talked about. I was told something about getting ready for winter traffic or winter conditions or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Somebody lied to you.
Huh.
Quit lying
It's not
to Ben.
the first time.
Quit lying to Ben. God. Let the man
Fake
live his
news.
life.
Huh. I'll just blame AI.
Huh.
I think AI did it.
I think that's what Zach just asked anyway. Did you just ask AI for an
No.
I'm just amazed
Googled
that
it?
Alan Iverson even knows who you are.
Oh, he knows who I am.
Gray wolf sightings in Ely are prompting a debate over its endangered species status. By the way, I saw a video of somebody said, "Hey, a gray wolf just ran by me." I was like, "Cool." And I clicked on it, I watched it. Now I've got nothing but wolves versus sheepdogs, and it's bad.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Dude,
send me that
it's
algorithm. I want to see
awesome.
that.
Those sheepdogs are badasses.
You're right, though. If you click on one thing,
Oh, it's over.
the
Yeah.
algorithm thinks, oh, you like this.
It's not my fault.
So
There's
it's like-
breasts everywhere.
Right. So it's like now I have all these adults in diapers, and I'm like, I just clicked on one video. It's not all I want.
Emmett Smith here for Depend.
I know. It is. I still can't believe there's no S on the end of that word.
Yeah, we learned something.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's gray wolves, man, up in Ely. Be cool, everybody. I don't know.
They're cool.
Huge they are so awesome.
They're cool, man.
They are.
Just remember, they're just as scared of you as you are of them.
I bet they're not. I bet I'm way more scared. I bet.
How big is a timber wolf? And I don't mean the Rudy Gobert. How is a timber wolf?
7'1".
How big? Like, are timber wolves gigantic actual wolves?
Is it a female?
They generally weigh between 66 and 145 pounds.
Jesus.
It's a wide range.
Yeah. Wide range.
They have sexual dimorphism, or what's the deal here?
Shorter range.
So what are they, like a Great Dane size? Like height, weight?
26 to 33 inches.
I don't know what that means.
Tall at the shoulder.
Boy.
So almost
5
3
to
feet.
6 feet long. That's pretty long.
I don't know about your shoulder. but
Yeah,
it
that's
hurts
like
you
a Great
bad.
Dane.
Where the hell are timber wolves? All northern Minnesota?
Yeah. Where can you find
I bet it's just Target Center.
Kenya.
I bet it's just Target Center.
Well, no, there are no timber wolves in Kenya. Yeah.
How dare you?
You don't know that.
Just, Canada and United States.
But we have them in Minnesota,
Are
right?
they not
Northwestern.
allowed to cross the
Okay.
border?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Minnesota,
we have 'em
Wisconsin,
here.
and Michigan.
Not without an enhanced ID.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, Michigan Wolverines.
Jesus.
Well, those aren't wolves.
Oh, I don't know. This kind of sounds like it.
Wolverines are badass. Okay. New York Jets cornerback Chris Boyd, former Minnesota Viking.
Oh, yeah. How about this?
In critical but stable condition after being shot in Midtown Manhattan on Sunday. The shooting happened early Sunday morning outside of a restaurant where officers found Boyd with a gunshot wound to the abdomen.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I know.
So what's the
arrests have
update?
no arrests have been made. Motive remains unclear. That's the update. That's the latest I've got.
Dang.
Yeah.
Was he
Did
active?
the Jets not play yesterday?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Um,
Were they off?
No.
What was he out on Saturday morning that late for?
2 a.m.
They played on a Thursday.
It was a Thursday.
Oh,
game.
so that's why. Yeah.
A mini buy.
He couldn't sleep. Just hanging out. Hadn't got time for the pain. I don't know.
That's terrible.
I guess I don't know the answer. The FAA is lifting its flight reduction order at airports nationwide starting this morning. A reduction in flights at 40 major airports began a week ago to help address the fatigue and staffing issues among air traffic controllers during the record-long government shutdown. But they're back to normal, I guess, this morning.
So is it true that during the 40 some odd days of this shutdown, like you were working, but you were not getting paid, right?
Yep.
But you are getting back pay.
They are getting back pay. That is correct.
yeah.
I did hear that this week.
Imagine that check.
It was.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
was
that
contentious.
one's got to feel good,
Yeah.
though.
They were trying not to back pay them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
They got to now. It's happening. Good for them.
Well, that's
That'd be
ridiculous.
one hell of a check. One hell of a check, right? Hope so. Boy, I don't know, man. That'd be a hell of a job, wouldn't it? Air traffic controller. Oof.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Get distracted and 18 people.
We need more people to do that, though. So it's actually great. If you want to get into it, please do it because we need more.
It's a hell of a recruitment.
Yeah, you are.
Damn, can I sign up now?
I'm totally not lying.
I'm ready for a career change.
There you go.
Hey,
Thanks, Micro.
Thanks, former basketball coach, UCLA guy.
One of the most stressful jobs on the planet, but go into it, and you'll get paid eventually.
You and Tony Robbins, just
was
so
that guy's
inspirational.
UCLA basketball coach.
Bill Walton.
Thanks, Bill Walton.
Well,
Thanks,
John Wooden.
No, John
maybe.
Wooden. Yeah, you're probably
That's
thinking
it.
John Wooden.
The
Yeah,
coach
there you go.
is Wooden.
Yeah.
You could
Inspirational.
get, Corey, your
Campus,
favorite show. You could crash a plane over Albuquerque, right onto Mr. White's.
Yeah.
Took a right at
Pool.
Albuquerque.
See, you're referencing Breaking Bad. When you said my favorite TV show, I just assumed you meant To Catch a Predator, so I didn't know where you were going with this.
You like that one better.
Yeah, Grimmer, you might want to sit down.
Why is that your favorite show?
Here's some Zima.
It's the best reality TV show of all time. It's not even close.
And finally, the most
Pepperoni.
the most popular Thanksgiving side dish in America. Oof.
Can we guess?
Oh no!
I almost got fired just now. In America, not in my home. The most popular Thanksgiving side dish in America is being revealed. According to the new survey by Campbell's, blank remains the most popular side dish.
if it's
Campbell's,
Campbell's, they're going to say tomato soup is what everyone
No,
wants.
they're going to say green bean casserole.
Nope, but I love that. Oh, my.
It's got to be just mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I was going to say mashed potatoes.
Stuffing.
That's it, stuffing.
Oh, stuffing. Yeah.
Stuffing. Mashed taters came in second, followed by sweet taters, mac and cheese, and then green bean
Does
casserole.
Campbell's own
sweet
stovetop?
taters.
Maybe that was the.
I don't know. Maybe it does.
yeah, maybe.
But I'll tell you what. I'll take all those, man.
What side dishes are you planning on having at this Thanksgiving?
We're
Hawk?
gonna try some wild.
Boar?
No, just some wild animals. We're gonna do a little bit of different.
boar.
Yeah.
What kind of animals, Hawk?
Well, we're gonna try some beaver.
Oh,
We're gonna try some different
Damn.
confections.
Yeah.
Like Timberwolves, Gray Wolves, Wolverines.
Beaver.
Sure.
A lot of eggplant, too.
Yeah. Just a lone little. Anyway, there you go. That's the news.
That was the news.
That's right.
That was good stuff. You
Thanks,
did a great
bud.
job.
Thanks. I gave you some hardcore stuff, and then I
Yeah.
threw a little fun in there at the end. You know?
Yeah, it was a real potpourri, a real cornucopia of news. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
right.
Well, it's Thanksgiving.
We'll do sports when we get back. No Sauce today. He'll be back tomorrow to tell you who's going to battle who.
We'll play a little bingo.
bingo.
The
It's
Vikings
funny.
battled
Bingo.
the Bears yesterday.
Thanks, Captain Comedy.
And they'll
Bingo.
battle the Green Bay Packers on Sunday. Sports after this on the thing.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Vikings Packers, Sunday at noon. On the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. And the deal doesn't end there. You also will receive 30 cents fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons? You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Ben Lieber on the Power Trip is sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
When you own your own business, you need to keep things moving. Need to book a last-minute flight? Earn a $300 travel credit to cover that. Need to take a meeting before takeoff? Do it from the comfort of the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club. Need to catch your breath before you board? Done. With $2,500 in annual value, the new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business is the card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member of FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hi-yo! My name is Chris Hawkins. I'm here for Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com, where every day they strive to provide the best products at the best prices, backed by the best warranties. And I'm talking windows and siding and roofing and doors. Specifically, let's talk about siding here. They specialize in the top siding brands like James Hardy and LP Smart Side, installed by trusted professionals. And right now you can get $5,000 off your siding project or your roofing project. How about some windows? You want some? $500 off per window. How about doors? $500 off per door. What do you need? They got it. They do it well. Again, the best prices, best products, best warranties. Great workmanship from buildersandremodelers.com.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
It's Angela Warner from Warner Stellian. And if you're like me, your online shopping cart is overflowing. You're thinking, should I wait for Black Friday? Well, stop waiting. At Warner Stellian Appliance, we're guaranteeing Black Friday prices now. They won't go lower. Plus, save an extra 10% instantly on select appliances from your favorite brands. And earn a Black Friday bonus for each additional appliance you buy. Shop Black Friday prices now, guaranteed at WarnerStellian.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Window Nation and WindowNation.com. I love my friends at Window Nation. They're the absolute best, and you will too. If you've used them before, thank you. If you haven't, here's what you need to know. They're the absolute best. You want your home to be comfortable year-round, correct? You want your family protected, and you want an investment you can feel great about for years. Take advantage of Window Nation's end-of-the-year sale that runs through November. You get 50% off all window styles, plus you could get 0% interest financing for 5 years. Replace those hideous windows. You probably have family coming over for the holidays. Get rid of those ugly windows. Keep all of that heat in your home. My friends at Window Nation can do your windows in 1 day. They're the absolute best. They have over 45,000 five-star reviews. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Right now, take advantage of that Window Nation sale by simply going to Window Nation. You get 50% off all window styles, and you could get up to 0% financing. WindowNation.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. Online at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com.
Hey, you got something to say to us? Then say it.
Talk back to all of our hosts using the iHeartRadio app when listening to KFAN.
Join KFAN's Corey Cove this Friday at B52's in Lakeville for Coors Light Hockey Night. Drop by starting at 6 o'clock to catch Minnesota take on Pittsburgh. Enjoy ice-cold Coors Light specials and play trivia for your chance to win great prizes, including sweet tickets to a game in January. Get the full details now at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
Multiple meanings of the word sweet there. It happens to be S-U-I-T-E, but they're also S-W-E-E-T. You know? It's both.
Oh, like chocolate.
The same.
Let's do some sports.
Yep.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
You got that right.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. A little bit nervous that Aaron Rodgers broke his wrist against the Bengals. I think it might be a slight break. Mason Rudolph, I believe, went in, but now they're saying they're not quite sure what the prognosis is for Mr. Rodgers.
Oof.
Might have broken his wrist.
Mr. Rogers broke his wrist?
Possibly, yes.
Rolling up his sleeves.
He'll be
How's he gonna tie
fine.
his shoes?
He'll be fine.
Oh, no.
It's never good when you hear, it might be a slight break of a wrist, and he'll be back. It's a slight break. That sounds super awful.
He'll put a brace on it. It's his non-throwing hand. He'll be fine.
Oh, it's his non-throwing hand?
Yeah.
Hammer
It's his
time.
Left wrist.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
been good.
How about that big tight end who was looked like a high schooler playing with junior high kids? My God.
Who,
Did
Mount
you see him?
Mount Washington?
Mount Washington, yeah. I mean,
He's a
I remember
beast.
him being big when he played against us. It looked like he grew a few feet. He was just throwing people around.
It's the biggest skill position player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever. He's like, when you see Wemby in real life, you're like, that's an alien. And then you see Mount Washington in real life with pads on, you're like, that's an alien. There's no way that guy should move like that and play football on the same field with all these other guys.
He's got moves like Jagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, loose hips.
Yeah.
Sink ships.
Good for him. Like you mentioned, Sauce didn't tweet Forrest Gump waving because Brock Purdy actually played pretty well in a 41-22 win. However, do you see Jacoby Brissett's numbers?
Yeah.
Historic. And I'm not even making that up. Historically
For real?
good. Yeah. 47 of 57 for 452 yards, but 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But the 47 completions for Brissett, more than any quarterback has ever ended a game in the history of the NFL in a regular season game. And it ties Ben Roethlisberger. He did that in 2021 in a wild card game, I guess. So most ever completions, 47.
And they lost?
They lost by 19.
By 19.
Dang, they got blown out.
They got blown out. 47 to 57.
Didn't Bryce Young throw for 400 too?
Yeah. Damn near, I think.
Something like that. And, of course, now Rico Dowdle scored a late touchdown. And, of course, Twitter just explodes now saying Dwaddle.
Dwaddle.
Again, put that on your bingo card that tomorrow Sauce will say, I got eliminated from my fantasy football league because Rico Dwaddle cost me the game. So that's a thing. The Philadelphia Eagles, Ben, last night got her done against the Detroit Lions. All of a sudden, the Lions went from, man, they might be the best team in the NFL, and now over the last, 3 weeks? Massive regression. What's going on with Detroit? I mean, it's not like Philly was a bunch of world beaters last night. I think, they put 16-9? I think they put up 16. Yeah. So they weren't great, but they were better than the Lions. And to hold the Lions to single digits is pretty nuts.
Well, they clearly have some offensive issues. I mean, Dan Campbell's now calling plays, and they're trying to replace Ben Johnson. And it seemed like it was after the first game against the Packers, it was like, oh boy, and then they picked it back up, and it seemed like they were doing fine. And then obviously something was amiss internally. Dan Campbell took over, and it's not been good either. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. They seem to be on the struggle bus. And you look at the division right now. I mean, look at the freaking Bears. Like, they're on top of the division, and they seem like they're the team that has the most consistency with a first-year coaching staff. They seem to be the most solidified right now as far as offensive weapons, the way their defense is playing, and they're expecting actually some players to get back healthier as the weeks go on. So, they're kind of poised to win this thing.
All right, I need the 5 of you to be honest.
God dang it.
Raise your hand if you did not see Shedeur Sanders' stats.
I did
so
not.
you don't know his stats.
I didn't even know
if you
his
did
name.
not.
I'll raise my
so
hand.
Zach, you don't know him. Grimmer, you don't know him. Ben, you didn't see him. So none of you have seen
No,
Shedeur.
I knew that he got in, but I did not see his stats.
I was watching the game when he was in, but I didn't see
All right,
his end game stats.
So Gabriel gets knocked out of the game, so Shedeur goes
Angel?
in. Yes, the same. Shedeur Sanders threw 16 passes.
Ooh, okay.
How many did he complete out of 16?
Well, I did see the last drive that he tried to will his way back and win the game.
Yep, because they lost 23-16 to the Ravens, who are now all the way back to 500. They've won 4 straight.
Couple good throws in there. I'm going to say you said 16?
He threw 16 attempts.
7.
Grimmer.
11.
11 for 16. Zachary.
10.
10 for 16. Chris.
4.
4 out of 16. Maxo.
I think it's 3.
Chris nailed it. It's exactly 4.
Hey.
He was 4 of 16, 47 yards and a pick, a passing rating. Is it passer or passing?
I think
Passer?
it's passer.
Depends on
I don't know.
You're the initials game host. You tell us.
Well, if Sauce said passer, I wouldn't give it to him. But if Marnie said it. 13.5% rating.
What was it?
13. No, I shouldn't say percent. 13.5 rating.
Oh, yeah. That's not good.
That is not good.
Not good.
So somebody, I forget the stat now, but they basically said it's like the worst start in Browns history for a rookie.
Well,
And
that's
it
saying
wasn't a
something.
start, but like first initial game, I should say.
I got to be
It's hard
honest.
to be worse than that.
The highlights that I saw,
He actually looked all right.
he
He
looks,
only had 4 completions.
He looks better to me just movement around in competency with the football. I can't even say the word, but
Then Gabriel.
than Gabriel.
Yeah, then
He
leave him
looks more the part than Gabriel does.
There was a drop pass on that last drive.
There was,
too.
yeah.
And they're 2-8. Again, now we're 4-6, and we're already going, what do we do? At 2-8, they have nothing to play for.
See what you got.
Let the kid figure it out.
Yeah.
Especially if Gabriel has a concussion, and then you have to go to Sanders.
You have to. Yeah. Which will be kind of fun, which will be a lot of eyes on that game next week if he's starting.
I didn't see any of the actual game. I just saw the highlights, basically, of overtime of the Dolphins and Commanders. What's the vibe on the Madrid thing? Like, how is the feedback that Spain went well? That it was a success or not?
It looked cool.
I think it looked cool.
Yeah, it looked cool. I don't know.
No
I'm
complaints?
gonna guess it was successful.
Not a ton of scoring to show our Spanish friends, but 16-13.
Yeah.
The Dolphins win in overtime.
That was kind of the takeaway from it. We were apologizing to Spain for sending our worst football teams because that was a bad game.
Is Mike McDaniel saving his job, though, Benjamin?
Oh, boy.
They've won 3 out of their last 4.
He might
after starting 1-6.
He might be.
I think the owner said that. I mean, and owners say things all the time, for sure. You can only take that as far as you can throw it. But he did say that Mike McDaniels, he wants him to keep going and keep leading this team.
Check this out. They're 4-7. This isn't Dolphins fan line. Listen to the rest of their schedule. If they have figured something out, they could get really hot. Listen to this. This is about as easy as it gets the rest of the way. Hosting the Saints.
Win.
At the Jets.
Win.
At the Steelers we'll see what the wrist injury is. Hosting the Bengals. Then hosting the Bucs. That's not super easy. And then at the Patriots. Obviously, that's going to be tough. But the next 4 or 5, there's a lot of wins there.
I mean, there's probably 2 guaranteed wins,
Saints and
maybe
Jets.
4 in there.
So they could maybe sniff close to 500 if they get hot.
Yeah.
8-9 kind of a finish, maybe. That would be better than the 1-6 start that they had. That might save his job. Zach, your hand was up.
Well, Miami had the ball 4th and 1 with 1:44 to go in a tie game. It's 13-13. They had a 4th and goal at the 1, and they went for it.
Yeah.
Instead of kicking the field goal. What are your thoughts on that? And if the Dolphins don't eventually win this one and the Commanders just go down and kick a field goal, does McDaniel still have a job today?
It's a good
How much
point.
time was left?
1:44.
It's a good point. I mean, I think
the margins in this league are
I know,
so
that's the
thin.
thing. Like every every potential coaching gaffe that happens late in a game, it could be fireable if you're on the hot seat like that.
I think you can gamble when you're 3-7, and if you get stuffed, you are asking Marcus Mariota to go 70 yards to beat you. I don't hate it. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
The fourth down stuff though now, how many times did Detroit turn it over on downs last night? Like 5 times, I think. That has become, and then ESPN does they have the whatever analytics.
Yeah, the
Should
metrics
you go for it or not?
Yeah, the probability.
It's been like 2 years since I've seen it say punt. So the analytics must just be overwhelmingly now in favor of going for it.
Let me ask you that, Benjamin. Do you know that it's, and if you don't know the answer, I hope somebody maybe from the Vikings can just text me and let me know. We've had discussions about like teams having a game theory specialist on the sides, that everybody should have somebody that knows the math, the numbers, whatever, the charts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you allowed to just have somebody down there that has memorized a lot of the situations, or with all those Microsoft Surfaces or whatnot, can they have just an AI program that is nonstop updating you on what the exact right call is? Like, do they have access to AI on the sidelines, and can they utilize it? Because otherwise, why would you not constantly have somebody running analytics saying you exactly what the probability is at all times? Just for extra information for the coach to know. Exactly. Additional resources.
My guess is it's a guy like Ryan Cordell, that he gets so much love on all these challenges. Somebody like that, maybe not him specifically, but maybe not on the sideline. I mean, it's not built into the Microsoft Surfaces. Those are just replay only.
That's all you can use those for?
I think that's all you can use those for.
Okay, so but I wasn't sure even if that just can you just browse on the sidelines?
No, I don't think so.
Can you check your fantasy football?
I suppose if you jump,
yeah, sure.
I suppose if you jumped out of that program and that software, you can probably do other things because it is connected to the internet. So I'm sure, but like those are so heavily monitored. I mean, there's a whole team of people that handle those things. I would guess that why wouldn't you? If you had a whole group of guys in a booth. And there's, they're all connected via headsets anyway. And like, why wouldn't you have some sort of software, especially with the way Kwesi does everything analytically? Why wouldn't you have something like that? Always updating down and distance.
And if every team has the access to it, it's not cheating if your AI is telling you what you're supposed to be doing.
And
right?
maybe
it's just math. You can't
get smart people to write a program that might be better than everybody else's too, or you could input certain things that you might deem more important as to here's the formula we want to run. Tell me if I should go for it or not go for it or kick a field goal or punt or whatever.
I don't see why that's a competitive advantage anyway. I don't see why that is. It's just information. It's still up to the head coach to say, like, I get that it says it's a 51% chance we should do this versus 49. I'm going to go with my gut and do the 49 just because it's game feel. So you don't have to listen to what that's spitting out.
Of course not.
But, it's a nice piece of information in real time. I don't see why that's cheating or, an extra advantage. It's just you're just doing math.
Don't you think, too, most of the time when you have to think about it, it's like that 52-40. Like, it really doesn't matter.
And it comes down to the gut feel of the coach anyway.
There might be a time where you think it's obvious, and some guy's like, no. You got 63% win percentage here going for it. It's not a coin toss. You should go for it when the coach is thinking punt. Maybe that could be a difference maker in those decisions. Every team should have one. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Vikings news when we come back. We'll go hardcore into the loss to the Chicago Bears, 19-17. The Vikings fall to 4-6 and 1-4 at home. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have delays on 94 eastbound Plymouth to 394, westbound Johnson to Highway 52, 169 slow northbound from Highway 21 to Old Shakopee, Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94, Highway 10 slow eastbound from Main Street to Hanson. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is furnished by Genuine.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
Mesh, Mesher & Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle is your ultimate destination for all things fishing. The Midwest's largest selection of ice fishing, open water, muskie, and bass lures. Don't miss Ice Days, our in-store ice fishing sale November 22nd and 23rd. It kicks off our Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Savings across the store and online at thornbros.com. With over 40 years of custom rod building experience, if you can dream it, we can build it. North of Highway 10, off Highway 65 in Blaine. Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle. It's all fishing all the time.
Yeah, man, if you're going fishing and, you got your truck all set, right? But you got your equipment in the back and you don't have a topper or tonneau cover and it's getting all wet. All your equipment's getting all wet. And you're like, I need to get this taken care of. Well, Radco's here for you. Every day. Radco.com. 4 area metro locations at 1 in St. Cloud. Radco. What do you need? WeatherTech mats? Sure. Mud flaps? Sure. Things you don't even know exist? Sure. But those tonneau covers, and by the way, the towing packages as well. So many things at Radco just waiting for you. You install it yourself, but you want the pros to do it, they do that too. I love Radco. They bring you Vikings news. They sponsor me in the initials. They are Radco at Radco.com.
Join the Power Trip Morning Show live out at Mall of America for Black Friday, November 28th from 7 to 9 a.m. at the Huntington Bank Rotunda for the Initials game. Get ready for a morning filled with tons of laughs, live entertainment, and your chance to win serious holiday cash. Bring your friends and family and come ready for a memorable morning. You don't want to miss this. Black Friday, November 28th from 7 to 9 a.m. at the Mall of America. Come see the Power Trip Morning Show live.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine. Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House. This is FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. KFAN, an iHeartRadio station.
Okay.
KFAN and the Vikings are teaming up for Toys for Tots. Join us live at Shields in Eden Prairie Tuesday, December 2nd from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. for our annual broadcast. It's presented by Unreal. Bring a toy, spread some joy, and if you're one of the first 50 donors to each show, you'll score a sweet KFAN Unreal winter beanie. Details at KFAN.com/toys.
That sounds awesome. It is time. There's no longer any waiting.
It's Time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
I'd like to say thank you to Radco, and I'd like to say to you, a lovely Viking fan, here's what the head coach had to say after the game yesterday about his quarterback, J.J. Mack's game.
There were some plays you think of as you kind of roll through the game from start to finish, but I also thought there were some plays we could have made for him as well, and we just got to stay the course and continue to coach the principles that we believe in wholeheartedly and continue to try to pave the path for improvement and like it starts with the pitching and catching and how we're putting things together and trying to make it as quarterback friendly as we can.
How do you do that, Coach?
So all those things you're kind of working through, knowing that I think when we got that big time return from Miles, to score, I ran it 2 times, directly off of that sudden change, which is unique, if you're looking back over the catalog over the years. But our guys responded and put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
He's not wrong with anything that he was saying. I mean, we talked about it earlier. If no matter who's listen, going into this game, the Bears, who they think that they have their franchise quarterback, that got solidified in the previous game. But if you want to hear about all the grumblings going on there, they had 6 or 8 drops by their receivers. 2 of them were for touchdowns. And they're like, you can't have this. Like, I would say you can't have that when you have a franchise quarterback. You can't have that when you have a quarterback starting his 5th game of his career. So yeah, the quarterback has to play better, but then when the ball's delivered, you got to catch the damn thing, So you do have to. There is a little bit more stress. Unfortunately, sorry, you're professional athletes. There's more stress on you to make more plays for this young kid while you all collectively get this thing figured out. So it seems a little unfair to have to feel like you're playing perfect football as a receiver, but that's just the way it is. And I know that sometimes he throws the ball in there a little hot. That's on JJ to figure that out. But, when Jordan Addison's going over the middle and, the quarterback's stepping up in the pocket to get out of trouble and it's delivered right on the spot, you got to make that catch. I mean, that is a chain mover and a momentum gainer in that situation, and you got to have it. So that's the one thing that left – for me, I left the game more optimistic because I know it's woulda, coulda, shoulda, and I know that we're asking a lot out of the young quarterback. But schematically, virtually every errant pass, whether he sailed it 10 feet over the guy's head or threw it in the dirt or we dropped it, every guy's open. Every single guy was open.
That's true, man.
So it's like, conceptually, we're dialing up the right plays at the right moment against their defense. The plays are there to make. Once we start making 60% of those, that's real winning football. So, I mean, we just got to stay the course and kind of ride through the rocky waves here with this young kid. But I think he's got it. Clearly, the coaching staff can call the right plays. And, our defense played winning football too.
Give me a reason why the season is, quote, over with 7 games ago, and give me some reason for optimism. Why could this still go our way and figure out a way to sneak in?
Well, you can't win games by being this inconsistent, and the take-give ratio is what it is. I don't care if you're Sam Darnold, who threw, 4 interceptions yesterday? Mm-hmm. If your offense is going to give the ball away that frequently and your defense is reluctant to take the ball away, that's not winning football regardless of who's at quarterback. So that's a reason why to think that we're going to continue this slide. And the defense talks about it too. I mean, it's not like they don't want to take the ball away. They're trying, but you can't go out of body sometimes and get too risky and vacate a zone and do all this other stuff and play cowboy football just to go out and pick a ball off or do something crazy and then subject your defense to a bigger play. So I don't know if it's, what it is defensively. I think playing from a lead obviously helps. When you get into more passing situations, you get into more pass rush situations. That helps a lot. Attacking the football, if you're the second or third guy, a little bit more often in some of these run games. But that's a reason right there that if we don't figure that out, we're not winning many games coming up. On the flip side of that, we're competitive. We're in every game. The Ravens, they were not a better football team than us. That's a playoff-bound team that they're probably going to win their division. You want to look at on paper, skill-wise, talent-wise, we matched up with them as good as anybody else. If we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, not because of what they did, because of what we did, we win that game. I would say the same thing about the Bears. The Bears on top of the division right now. They got a young, talented quarterback. He made a lot of plays. That defense is ascending. They're vibing right now with their new head coach. And I think that we gave away more plays than they made. So again, it's on us. We figure out some of those things. And again, it's not like every one of those things is going to be correctable and we're going to play 100% perfect football. But if we just increase that value into the 60, 70% success rate, now we're winning games.
All right, another impossible question because it's November 17th, but let's just look ahead. Give me some names on this team that you think are not going to be on the team next year, just based on performance, based on salary, based on, we're one of the oldest rosters in the league.
Good God.
What do you think?
And plane
You're going right for my jugular.
Sure.
I
just hope the Vikings are listening and want to reach out to you and go, dude, what are you doing?
Hopefully the team, the players you're about to name, hopefully they're listening.
Yeah, but some of them could be good players that are just, the wrong price for this, where this team is headed. Like I'll get it started for you. I assume TJ Hawkinson's on the top of the list, right? He's going to make a ton next year. We haven't used him much this year. I just can't see them bringing him back, whether they love him or not. It's just, that's a huge price tag. What is it, like 20-something? It's like a giant number.
Yeah,
with
it's
some
a
other
giant
bonuses.
number. I'd have to look at the websites to see how much cap savings we actually get by letting him go. Obviously via a trade would be the best situation, but the league also knows the situation we're in. So I don't think there's anybody going to make a trade this offseason for him. But
help us out.
I would say that he's probably at the top of the list. I'm going to guess that Harrison Smith will be done. He'll probably retire. I think he has got 1 year left on his contract, so that's another contract that would be off the books.
Do you think Thielen's done after this?
I think Thielen's probably done. We'll probably have to – I don't know if I see Aaron Jones back, just given his injury history. I would love to see him back. I mean, he's a great dude. But when you're looking at kind of flipping this roster over into some more youthful stuff, especially contract-wise, I think you really have to look at it from a business standpoint. As everybody knows, you have to take the emotions out of these things. This is the tough part of the business. This is why Kwesi and his staff get paid the big bucks, not only to draft, but you also have to make tough decisions. Not sure Hargrave is going to be back. May have to reevaluate Jonathan Allen as well. I mean, these are all guys that you brought in thinking that they're going to fix something and you gave them nice contracts. But when you're not performing at the level that you want, you're really going to have to reevaluate where you want to go with the direction of this football team when it comes to youth. You mentioned it to me. Somebody else mentioned it to me. You mentioned during, Corey, I'm pointing to you during one of the breaks. We're already roster-wise one of the older teams in this division. And
sneakily, though, right? I think when you look at McCarthy and Jefferson and Addison, you're like, man, we got some young talent. We're going the right way. Then you look at the entire roster. You're like, oh, we're kind of sneakily old.
Yeah, I mean, and you probably want to get younger. You want to ride. If you still feel like McCarthy is the guy, and you're going to build around him, you probably want to put some youthful pieces around him as well, and really build up a nucleus that is a little more cohesive than what it is right now, age-wise. Jordan Addison is probably not on the team. I mean, he's up for a big payday, and not sure you want to be in the Bengals situation where you're paying two high-end wide receivers. He's deserving of the money. I'm just not sure you want to allocate that money to another wide receiver. So you're probably looking to move on from him. You may have to restructure Brian O'Neill's contract because I think he's at the top of the list as well. I think he deserves to be on this team. He's still a huge foundational part of this offensive line. Ryan Kelly probably won't be back, so that's another contract that you don't have to worry about. That's obviously for health reasons. Gosh, who am I thinking of? I mean, off the top of my head, that's probably the guys that will not be, or you're going to have to make some tough decisions on.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, hotline's ringing. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rosie. Oh, no, he said youthful pieces. He meant football players. Yeah, no, not those kind of youthful pieces. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, bye.
Who was that?
Rosen. That's Mark Rosen.
Oh, he listens.
Yeah, he heard Ben say youthful pieces, and he got all fired up.
The other guy, and then again, since we're going down this route and I'm just rolling right now, I mean, unfortunately, C.J. Ham probably won't be back. I mean, he's another guy that's been a foundational part of this organization for a long time, and everybody loves him. But and he got a lot of playing time yesterday, and it was actually, it was nice to see us go more big personnel with him in the game, and I think it really, really worked out. But you'll probably have to reevaluate his contract situation as you get younger as well.
You know what the hard thing is, Ben?
What?
I know you got to, if you're going to have a young quarterback, you got to say, we're biting the bullet and we're doing it.
Yeah.
But with the way this division is this year, the way the NFL is this year, if we had Kirk Cousins, where would we be sitting right now?
I mean, I know all the people out there, even if you just kept Daniel Jones or you kept Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
That's obvious.
Signed Rodgers.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. It is difficult to say. I mean, you obviously are a more competitive football team.
Right.
You are, but I think, I do feel like sometimes, Corey, once again, you and I are, in the same situation with this, and I know I'm just like talking about some of the guys in this room, and I know other people are as well, but we are in the mindset of playing the long game. And that's why I think yesterday's game is not as frustrating to me as a lot of people out there publicly. I put out a video and I was like, listen, I'm not as upset maybe as you'd think. I got a lot of people that are like, upset that I'm not upset. And I'm like, I'm looking, now this could all blow up in my face and in some other people's faces. Obviously the Vikings have long-term plans too, but I'm looking at this as at least a 2 to 3 year plan. And it is going to have some rough patches in there, and we're going to have some bright spots in there. And again, if we get at the end of the season and we're like, man, this kid is starting to figure it out every single game, there's something that you can pull that is like, that's an improvement, that's an improvement, that's an improvement. That's what I'm looking for, because I truly believe in building this team from the youth, from the draft. That's winning football. And always going out and piecemealing the quarterback position and always crossing your fingers like, oh, we got to pay this guy $80 million and we don't know if he's going to fit in this scheme, and we don't know how we allocated $80 million or $100 million to this guy, and we're hoping, why not just draft a guy and develop him? This is what developmental quarterbacks look like. And it baffles me, the fan base out there thinking that it was going to be an all-pro, Pro Bowl player in his first year in his fourth, fifth start. Like, what did you expect? Every Hall of Fame quarterback goes through a really rough season and a half before they really start to figure it out. This is what developmental quarterbacks look like. I'm sorry that you can't look further down the road. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be a little frustrated, because we have 17 of these suckers, and every one of these, they matter to a lot of people. But this is what a developmental quarterback situation looks like, and I know it kind of sucks, but you got to have the bigger picture in mind.
Let's double down a little bit. Let's go back and try not to do revisionist history. What the Vikings had to do when they discussed Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones and bringing in Aaron Rodgers is not just, can we be competitive? I think everybody understands if you have one of those three guys and they're more than ready compared to J.J. McCarthy, you're going to be more competitive than J.J.'s ups and downs. But with the roster we just discussed, that it's sneakily older than we thought, and maybe some of these guys are overpaid, can you win a Super Bowl this year with Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Rodgers? Obviously, I think they said before the season, I don't think that we're that close where we're a Darnold or Jones. I mean, again, nobody knew Daniel Jones was going to be this good, so
no.
I don't even think he's in the conversation, to be fair. It was really Darnold or Rodgers. But anyway, that's what they decided. Is I don't think this is a Super Bowl roster. We could be pretty good if JJ's pretty good. We could be competitive. We could be maybe sneakily, surprisingly good. It just hasn't worked out yet. But I don't think we'd be a Super Bowl contender with any of the teams guys we just named. Even with Darnold, that's what we had last year, and we got our asses kicked. So I don't know. I'd much rather do what we're doing and just even if it's wrong.
It is tough, though, because obviously Justin Jefferson's another year older. I mean,
my dad said earlier, you're wasting his prime.
Yeah, your dad and I get together and talk about this stuff.
Well, that's the question then. Is it?
He would love that.
Do you trade him for draft picks? I mean, at some
How
point.
dare you?
What are you going to get?
Don't you bet that.
But because at some point he's going to get pissed and say, I'm not sitting through this for 3 more years.
Oh, you're talking about Jefferson. I thought you were talking about McCarthy
No,
for a second.
no,
You're talking about
Jefferson.
moving Jefferson?
Well, I mean, you
I
might
think
have
the
to. At
fans
some
would
point,
burn
he might
U.S.
say-
Bank Stadium to the ground. Do you remember the Moss trade? Everybody
I
got
know.
super pissed.
Chris,
Can't trade Jefferson.
JJ cut with 33 seconds. Johnny Krasinski asked him about that yesterday after the game, about the windows tight, young quarterback, how frustrating is it if you can find it?
Yeah, I can find that for
What's
you.
the gist of it, though? He basically said what?
He said, yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, I was surprised he kind of went down that road.
He's not wrong.
But that's the thing.
But I'm saying, if he's frustrated now and they end up 6 and whatever in the offseason, he might say, screw this. I got 3 years.
He doesn't seem like
that's
him.
not him.
Well,
no, that's not him. The thing is,
just because you would ask for a trade, Grimmer, doesn't mean
You know what?
Jefferson
I've been
is
asking
going
for
to.
a trade for
You need to
years.
go sit in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the team would trade him. I'm saying he may say, what if what Ben says is true and it's a 2 or 3 year project with no chance, as you said, Corey, they started the year without thinking they're going to win a Super Bowl. He might say, well, screw this. I'm going to go in and go. Get me to a team that can win a Super Bowl.
Well, if he demands a trade, and I don't think he would, if he demands a trade, that's very different than Kwesi just going, we're shipping him, right? Like then we have a Luka Doncic situation, and the fan base is super pissed.
No,
I don't think he would request a trade.
Well, I'll play that audio when we get back because I did find it.
Okay.
Good.
All right, 8 o'clock hour of the Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 westbound from Johnson Parkway to Highway 52, eastbound from Plymouth to 394, 35 east slow northbound from the Crosstown to Highway 13, 169 slow northbound from Highway 21 to Old Shakopee. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Luther Brookdale Mazda.
Up to $2,500 Luther bonus cash or 0% APR up to 60 months on qualifying new Mazdas. Luther Brookdale Mazda. More to move you sales event at the #1 volume Mazda dealer in the Midwest. Luther Brookdale Mazda. See dealer for details. The only thing we overlook is $694.
It's Chris Hockey here for Livia Weight Control Centers. Now, I've lost a significant amount of weight with Livia Weight Control Centers, and I am down to my lowest weight since, high school. I'm at 153 as we speak right now. And people have asked me, how have I done it? Well, with the help of Livia Weight Control Centers, their nutrition program, and GLP-1 medication. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and here's the reason I'd encourage all of you out there to utilize Livia Medical for your GLP-1 medications. First of all, you're being guided through the process, which is so important. Second of all, nutrition is such an important part of losing the weight. Even with the GLP-1 medications, you don't want to lose muscle mass because let's face it, if you lose the weight and you lose the muscles, you're definitely not going to be healthier. Also, the nausea issues you've heard about, the constipation issues you've heard about, Livia knows about those and they have the experts to help guide you through it. So please do what I've done. Consider Livia Weight Control Centers. New clients save $100 on nutrition and medical weight loss programs with the code 100READY. That's 100READY. Returning clients reactivate free and get $40 off products. Just call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit livia.com today.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's Range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's Range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine.
This report is furnished by Genuine.
Now you don't just hear it, you see it. iHeartRadio Highlights brings you the best show moments, the wild takes, hot reactions, and clips everybody's talking about. Search Fox Sports Radio in the iHeartRadio app to experience Fox Sports like never before.
Furnished by Genuine. Purple Mondays are brought to you in part by Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Fan forecast.
Mostly cloudy with a high of 46.
Listen to KFAN Daily on your iHeartRadio app and send us your talkbacks when doing so. Just another way to stay connected to the Fan.
It's the Black Friday tradition you will not want to miss. The Power Trip Morning Show live at Mall of America. We're bringing the initials game. Tons of laughs and your chance to score some serious holiday cash. Be there at the Huntington Bank Rotunda from 7 to 9 a.m. on November 28th. Get all the details at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
So, that was misleading, though. Because you said we're bringing the initials game to Black Friday, right? Like, I'm not bringing the home version. We're just bringing the radio version, right? The home version's available at initialsgame.com, which I only bring up. I only bring up when it's like organic because I don't want to just mention that you could start getting your Christmas gifts like lined up for Power Trip fans now at initialsgame.com. So just to be clear, you're saying the radio version is going to be at Mall of America on our 24th anniversary.
I think that's what
implied.
Most people that don't
but
have
the
financial interest in the
okay,
home
but
game.
the percentage of people that were confused, I just wanted to make it clear. You have to go to the website to get the actual game.
So you're saying there's a Black Friday sale on the initials home?
Is there a Black Friday edition?
Oh, man, there should be. I don't know what that would be.
Just a black box?
That's right.
Calm down, Zach.
Okay, I'm
Calm
trying to
down.
What's wrong with that, Carl?
Let's go.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Let's
that.
go.
We know
let's
which
go.
way you would have voted in the colonies.
Well,
jeez.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
That's a callback.
I think we know.
And you got problems.
Established.
I would like to vote the right way.
Oh, okay, cool. So we mentioned this last week, but big financial prizes on the line too. In all seriousness, if you're at Mall of America for the Power Trip's 24th anniversary on Black Friday,
7 to 9, Black Friday.
7 to 9, exactly, not 5:30 to 9, 7 to 9.
Damn right.
The normal cast will play initials, and we'll draw people to get connected to each of the players. And if your player wins, say like you're connected to Chris, for example, and Chris wins, you win $1,000.
And a smooch.
And everybody wins $250 just for having your name drawn. And then somebody in the crowd's going to randomly win $250. So a lot of financial incentive to come hang out with the Power Trip Morning Show Black Friday at Mall of America at the Rotunda. It's a cool vibe.
It's 7 to 9 a.m. The vibe says 7 to 9 p.m., and I'm worried that people have already...
That's what I'm saying. I don't want people to get confused. That's why I mentioned initialsgame.com. I'm glad you mentioned that it's not at night. I don't want somebody to show up at 7 o'clock p.m. going like, where do I buy the game?
Yeah. You should get one of those things where you're in the middle of the hallway in the mall trying to sell me something.
Oh, the kiosks?
Yeah, you should get one of those, man.
How much are those?
I don't know.
I just go to the website.
I'm going to pay off this tease for once in my damned life. I don't know. Grim said something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think Johnny Krasinski asked something.
That's right.
About Jefferson getting frustrated about, this is your window.
Yeah, not about it's
and
not
having
easy
to
going
kind of
through
sit
growing
through
pains.
growing pains.
Right,
Yeah.
growing pains. That's right. Making your way in the world.
That's Cheers.
Whatever.
I mean, everybody feels like it's difficult. It's not something that's we're kind of keeping under the rug or anything. Yes, it's difficult. But as a team, as a captain, as a leader of this team, I have to be the first one out there. I got to be the head first, leading us into that direction of winning, of being where we need to be. So if that takes taking JJ out and getting more time with him and creating that connection with him, then that's what I got to do. But I have to figure what I have to do in order to get us over that hump.
See, if I were one of those crazy, wacky morning shows, I would take out that part where he said, take JJ out, and I would take it out of context.
Yeah.
We could still do that. We
That's
have
what
49
Zach would
minutes
like.
left.
Yeah, right.
Zach would like to take him out.
Take him out.
for like a nice, what would you take him? Olive Garden, so you can get never-ending pasta bowl and breadsticks.
I think that's over now.
I had Olive Garden.
Otherwise,
the other day,
yes. How was it?
Lasagna, always perfect.
It's pretty good.
It's always perfect.
Yeah. How are the breadsticks?
What was that?
Come on, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're still the same size. You know, it's not like every place else where they make them like 2 inches long.
Right.
They're a good Matt Khalil. You know what I mean? They're huge. They're still good.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Salty.
How many can you put down?
I'm only about a half of one, but I'm working my way up to it.
Attaboy.
Thank you.
Well, much like his wife, I went to Olive Garden once and had the breadsticks, and it ruined me forever. So now I can't go back.
Yeah. Divorce.
I said, I'm going to Cane's instead. No more breadsticks here.
I still have a
Yikes.
sneaking suspicion that he wrote that into his divorce decree. Okay, I'll give you what you want, but you have to say this.
I don't
It's
know
genius, though.
I don't know if it's great advertising. I'll stick with my theory from last week.
Well, your theory's wrong.
I don't know, man.
What's the theory?
No.
I don't think anybody wants to be somebody that murders somebody else. You want to be well above average, outside of Chris. Again, Chris, we've established you do want somebody to go to the hospital afterwards. I get that.
He wants a real log splitter back there.
Yeah, I'm delicate, but I do want her to go like this.
Yeah. Just marvel at it.
Yeah.
Just look
right
up and down. You have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want her to go, I ain't sure. Because her English ain't good either. You know what I mean?
You want her to dwaddle on the way out.
Oh, yeah. She's going to dwaddle.
He wants her to, quote, say, I ain't sure. With a slightly southern accent. You're picking up some Indiana street trash.
Well, you got to find somebody who thinks a candidate. You know what I mean?
And that's not even aroused. That's just.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't done anything good yet.
Yeah.
You know?
If you're keeping track at home, by the way, this conversation started with breadsticks at Olive Garden and whether or not Zach would take J.J. McCarthy there on a date.
He said all you could eat.
This is sports, man. This is how you do sports radio.
This is how you win.
All right, so if the never-ending pasta bowl is off the board, where do you take J.J. for a lovely dinner?
Oh, man, wherever he wants to go.
Well, no, this is
your date.
Okay.
You
gotta
pick. Yeah, you choose.
All right.
While you're thinking, I'm going to play audio of me and that Southern girl.
That translates to I ain't sure, which is the title of the podcast. I ain't sure. What's option 2 then?
I don't know. Probably Manny's. I bet he likes a good steak.
Yeah. You never know.
And then we'll have some drinks up on the top of the fauché.
Don't be feeding our quarterback drinks.
Well,
What is he going to get with a pork chop? A nice Sierra Mist?
Whatever he wants.
I don't think he's a drinking type.
I bet he's
Well,
not.
I'm not much of a drinking type either, but it'd be nice to have
A
a
little mocktail.
A little mocktail on, looking
vape.
over Minneapolis in our coats and mittens and hats. It's a chilly night.
That's a great point, though, for people like us who eat like children. Carrie Russell says, "Sure, I'll go out with you. What am I going to do? Take her to Cane's? I hope she likes Cane's.
Yeah, I mean,
what am I
she'd
going to
like
do?
that.
You couldn't suck it up one night for Carrie Russell.
I'd take her wherever she wants to go, but I'm just going to sit
But
there.
if
I
she
can't
was
eat.
like, you got to eat a piece of pizza.
No, it ain't
to
happening.
get a piece of this.
What if she says,
Nah, it's not
You would
happening.
you'd call Gavin Kaysen. You'd get a reservation at Spoon, and then you'd make sure that he knew that you were coming in, so they would Mr. Cove.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
You're special, and they would just bring out some chicken strips or something.
yeah.
So then
Because you ain't eating trout.
So what I would do is I would order like the porterhouse and act as manly as possible. But then Gavin comes out with this and he's like, I heard you were here. You're a huge deal in this town.
Yeah.
Right? Make it sound like I'm important. So Carrie's like, oh, who is this? And then it's like, but I wanted to surprise you. I know you ordered the manly porterhouse, but on the Cove Momoa scale, you're a 10. You're like Jason Momoa, but I want you to eat these handmade chicken strips. And I'd be like, Gavin, you're world class, man. I'll take your advice. And I would look very, I'm not going to throw a fit. I'm not going to send it back.
Yeah.
I'd say to Carrie, I trust the cook. He seems like a nice guy.
Chef's choice.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a very trusting person, Carrie.
There are things, and we talked about this last week with the deep fried mushroom thing or whatever.
Yeah, versus getting burnt with a cigarette.
Right. And there are things like mushrooms that I detest that if I know a mushroom touched something, I won't eat it. I do not like mushrooms.
That's not what I hear.
But you don't like a fun guy?
But there are exceptions And I would. There's a lot of things that terrible things I would never eat that I would.
So
Harry
Styles wants you to eat 6 deep-fried mushrooms.
So is there anything like that with like a Kerry Russell or whoever?
No, if I was 22, sure. Now,
okay,
what do I care now?
Thank you. That's all I was making sure.
That'd be cool.
No, at 22 years old, I'm going to throw up if I have a deep-fried mushroom, but hopefully she's cool with that.
Right,
At this point in my life, if she's like, eat those deep-fried mushrooms or we're not hooking up, I'd go, I got other things to do. I don't really care.
If you did throw up, she'd have to put up with you going like this.
Wait, why do I throw up like that? I have a girlish vomit?
Yeah, you throw up like a baby bird.
How do you know I throw up femininely?
If you're ever there with Carrie, too, do me a favor. Just an idea. Going back to the Matt Khalil Theater. Go to the restroom for a minute, go up to one of the waitresses and give her $50 and have her come up to the table and go, I still am not walking correctly. And then stomp away.
Man, you should write fan fiction on Matt Khalil because it seems like you have a lot of ideas.
He's my hero.
It seems like it. What were we talking about again?
Breadsticks.
And J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about
This started with Justin Jefferson being asked if he's frustrated that his window is closing.
Yeah.
We ended up taking J.J. McCarthy out for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Then what?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell we're tired of breaking down a game that pissed us all off.
Well,
it's 8-17.
I'm really heartened by Ben's take on it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Which part of it?
Yeah.
The idea that it wasn't just a horrible game. That things, once the quarterback starts seeing those things clearly, we've got a kick-ass offense.
We do.
I mean,
Brad.
honestly,
Maybe.
It's
very possible. The thing, yes.
Did I misquote you?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not at all. Well, you're just kind of pulling a line from Childress.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we're not that far off. And, yeah, hopefully, I mean, there's always the next game. Always the next game. Going to Lambeau Field. And, listen, we did it in Detroit. And that's if we can get that version of JJ and that version of our team, then we're walking out really happy that we just – we've only lost one game in the division.
Oh, I have a question before I forget. I'm sorry. I just popped into mind. I've meant to ask you this 3 times. I heard maybe it was you said on the broadcast that we changed up the cadence. Somebody said it.
I don't think I said that.
Okay, I don't know who said it, but I know that it was said. Did you notice it? And did that hurt us at all, in your opinion? Did you see the Bears jumping anything early?
I did not.
At all? Me neither,
no,
right?
I didn't see them.
Yeah.
The one thing I thought was, again, we don't really know what the audibles are. When he steps back, when McCarthy steps back and kind of points to his head with both fingers, it seems like in the last couple of games, when he does that, it was always a pass play that was coming up next. This particular game, they would do that, and it was a run play. So I'm not so sure that we weren't like checking into run plays, or sometimes when they do that, they just flip it. So instead of like a run to the right, they just basically mirror it and flip it to the left. But it seemed like every time we did that, it worked out. It's like, hey, whatever he's seen pre-snap and whatever's built into the call, it seemed like it was working so much better this week than it was last week. Now, again, we had all the false starts last week and things were just kind of like off. But if whatever they did to simplify anything and whatever that check was, it was working. And I'm just happy that we were running for 5.2 yards a run at the end of the game. And, we committed to the run, which I think did open up things. And it did allow our offensive line to protect. Our offensive line played so well yesterday.
Yeah.
That is the thing that gets lost because we're all so hyper-focused on his play. That's why another optimistic thing, like we've got a healthy offensive line. Ryan Kelly's not in there. I understand. But Blake has played really, really well. That's a winning offensive line right there. Like they give him so much time in the pocket yesterday. They gave him more time than I think that Caleb got with his offensive line.
You think Will Fries has been worth the money so far?
He's played
Has he missed a game?
I don't think he's missed a game.
He has, no.
That dude is so physical. I mean, he will drive guys into the dirt every play if he could. I mean,
so we're good there. We're good with O'Neal. We're good with Darisaw.
We're good with Donovan.
Donovan Jackson, solid.
He's been great for a rook.
Okay.
For a rookie, he's been awesome.
You're kidding?
All right, so you're liking our line.
I like our offensive line. I mean, the thing is, the best version of them is running the ball 20-plus times in the game. That's the thing that I think helps. Because if you jab these guys like in a boxing match, you jab these guys at the defensive line, all of a sudden now they can't pin their ears back and get after you in the pass rush. And it gives you a half a second to a second of more time collectively for the quarterback to operate whenever they do pass. So play action, that's why play action works. So I don't know. I like this version of what we're doing. We just have to catch the ball and not throw the ball 10 yards into the stands.
If I may, since we're giving props, I don't know if I'm wrong about this, and I don't have the all-22 because I'm poor. Fabian Moreau seems to be doing really well out of nowhere, right? He seems to be holding up his end of the bargain. Okay, right?
It seems like that.
Okay,
again,
right?
Yesterday, I thought our coverage played really well.
And then secondly, this is what I heard through the radio. I thought Isaiah Rodgers was dead. Mm-hmm. How did he go in the blue tent and come right back out like nothing had happened to him? That was one of the hardest hits I've ever heard on the radio.
I was standing right there, even with my headphones on. I was like, oh boy. Like, I appreciate his ability to go up and try to hit a big tight end like that head on, which I'm like, okay, you do that again. Like, take that same speed and velocity, but just hit him like in the waist or something. Don't hit high on one of those guys. Like you're just going to take the physics are going to say that you're going to lose that battle.
He said that in the post game, by the way.
Did he really?
He said it was a bad business decision. That's what he said.
Yeah, but I love his violence, the way he plays though.
He might have been actually talking about a business that he runs. I don't know if he knew where he was.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, dude. When you
dropped
have
like a rock.
Yeah,
man.
when you have a hit like that and you immediately look like you're grabbing your head, you're like, I don't know. Listen, I'm glad he came back in the game.
Me too.
Yeah. But I thought for sure. And listen, I got the update. I get the updates on the injury report, in real time to give everybody else. And it was like, he is questionable being evaluated for concussion. That was the terms. That was the words I was supposed to use. Yeah. And then 5 minutes later, I get a thumbs up. They're like, he's good to go. I'm like, what? Yeah. He's good to go to back in the game?
It was the Billy Bob test, right? Like, am I holding up fingers? Yeah. Get back in there.
We know our guys well, Ben. Those guys, I'm sure they looked for everything.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
and then he ran out like he had not even been in a collision.
Well, the thing is, and I think this is the case, it's not even our guys. It's the independent person that checks him out.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
which is smart,
Chris,
right? That's
right?
smart. Then there's no.
Yeah, so if the independent person's like, no, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Yeah,
then you run down the ramp WWE style.
That's what it seemed like.
Full speed, like you're ready to go. I love that stuff.
I was concerned because this was him right after the hit.
Hey, what happened?
He wasn't even sure.
In fact, by the way, if Brian Harper's listening, this could be a game changer if the Vikings are first to do this. Put the blue tent like on the main concourse with a ramp down to the field.
Oh, that's the best.
So so if somebody's injured, you like put them on one of those, like, what are those things called in Europe? Like
people mover?
God dang it. Like the things that
gondola?
Oh my God. Yeah, essentially.
Cable car.
Yeah, but like exactly. The ones that go up like at a 45-degree angle. You put them on one of those. The crowd goes nuts for cheering, hoping that you're okay. And then you go up to the blue tent, and then if you're okay and you get the thumbs up, then you have to sprint down the ramp back through the crowd.
With smoke.
Exactly. Fireworks, the whole bit.
It's a WWE entrance.
Isaiah Rodgers is back.
Oh my God, he's back.
Pete loses his mind. It sounded like you said the F word.
So real quick,
I have no idea what you just said.
I'm not sure who it was. I know we're going to go to break. There was a player that got injured, and I think that they're looking at him for a concussion. Literally ran off the field, hopped over the bench, and jumped onto the blue tent. Like, okay, let's go. Let's get this over with.
Right,
like,
no kidding.
I know
I'm good. Let's get through this.
I know I'm good. We got to go through. Let's go.
Awesome.
Was it in our game?
Yeah, it was.
Was it Metellus?
It might have been.
I think it was Metellus.
It might have been.
I think it might have been, yeah.
Because I didn't see it, and Abbott's
because he hopped up on the table.
Yeah. He like hopped over the bench and onto the table. Like, all right, let's go. Let's do this.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Look at my eyes. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
back in the game.
badass.
That's pretty cool, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
All right, if you're cool, on-air production meeting, you want to do like what really matters? We'll go around the NFL and ask Ben some stuff and talk about some other nonsense after this.
I love doing that. I don't think we do that enough.
All right, more of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
For more information about contests on the station, go to KFAN.com/rules.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Cool 108, Minnesota's Christmas station.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts.
Last Christmas.
Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
It's Chris Hockey here for Livia Weight Control Centers. Now, I've lost a significant amount of weight with Livia Weight Control Centers, and I am down to my lowest weight since, well, high school. I'm at 153 as we speak right now. People have asked me, how have I done it? Well, with the help of Livia Weight Control Centers, their nutrition program, and GLP-1 medication. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and here's the reason I'd encourage all of you out there to utilize Livia Medical for your GLP-1 medications. First of all, you're being guided through the process, which is so important. Second of all, nutrition is such an important part of losing the weight, even with the GLP-1 medications. You don't want to lose muscle mass, because let's face it, if you lose the weight and you lose the muscles, you're definitely not going to be healthier. Also, the nausea issues you've heard about, the constipation issues you've heard about, yeah, Livia knows about those, and they have the experts to help guide you through it. So please do what I've done. Consider Livia Weight Control Centers. New clients save $100 on nutrition and medical weight loss programs with the code 100READY. That's 100READY. Returning clients reactivate free and get $40 off products. Just call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit livia.com today.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. I can't tell you how much my wife and I love our brand new sauna from SaunaSupplyCo.com and Sauna Supply Company. They are outstanding at what they do. They built us a custom sauna. It is awesome. It's Wi-Fi, all that stuff. You press a button, it'll turn on, heat up to the temp you want, and you're sitting and chilling in your sauna in no time. We went to SaunaSupplyCo.com. We talked to John, one of the owners, and he got us one of the best saunas of all time. Get the same by simply going to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. Thanks, Zoe.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto-pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House. You're listening live to the Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
All right, should we go around the room and do NFL scores? We'll ask Ben some garbage, and Chris can change your life with something else. Like a delayed What Really Matters. Normally we do this in the 6 o'clock hour, but why not? Again, we've Vikinged this out. It's enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Let's go around the world of
I like the
NFL.
It's fun to me, and especially now because it's all coming down to this core.
Yep. It's getting nuts.
Time.
All right, Benjamin, here's some scores. You give us your quick Twitch thoughts, and then Chris will tell us something that's more interesting. The Rams are 8-2. They won 21-19 over Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. Darnold, 4 interceptions. Did throw for 279 yards and got the team within striking distance. They had a shot at the buzzer with a 61-yarder, I think, that went wide right. So
That's
the Rams
right.
hold on. They are now 8-2. The Seahawks are 7-3.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because some of the interceptions that I saw from Darnold is like kind of similar to what we saw last year, where he just it's almost like the interception that JJ threw yesterday, the not the one in the end zone to Addison, but the shorty. It's like you don't even see the guy.
Yeah.
Like it's frustrating if you're a Seahawks fan and you're like, oh boy, like extension of what we saw last year from the Vikings at the end of the season into these big games. And again, it's the Rams, and that just must be like the thing that he can't get off his back. But it's like you've seen everything so clearly. How are you missing these guys that are dropping in the coverage right in your throwing lanes? So super frustrating. But like you said, they had a chance to win. I mean, it's a different narrative if they make that field goal. I mean, they squeak one out despite Sam Darnold's play.
It's kind of a different narrative anyway, if you be to be honest with you, Ben, because I watched, I didn't see the game, but I watched all the highlights, and watching him recover from 4 interceptions, he couldn't do that last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He just went downhill and never came back up the hill. He was there at the end of the game still throwing darts.
Well, I guess that's kind of who he is. I mean, that's why he's a pretty mentally tough dude. And I don't know. You know, I'm guessing when you go off to the sideline and you look at the little surface thing and you realize, okay, all right, yeah, I see why I made that mistake. Like, it's kind of easy to like flip the script and go like, all right, I know what mistake I made. I'm back. I won't make that same mistake again. And clearly he made several more. So,
But what really matters is this.
Pharmacy assistants have the most stressful job in America. Yeah. Followed by primary school teachers. No surprise there.
Yep.
Can you imagine? And then medical practice assistants. That's 1, 2, 3. As far
Interesting.
as the most stressful
I know a
jobs.
couple of people that are pharmacists. I guess what's a pharmacist's assistant outside of the obvious, but
Yeah, I think that's the people who have to deal with the public and along with filling stuff. I think.
Oh, so you're like more the forward facing at this pharmacy versus like filling
Right.
all this stuff.
so they're dealing with the people complaining.
Right.
Yeah,
And
guessing
they're
you're probably,
sick people.
Yeah, they're
Right,
never at their best. Yeah.
they're probably not at their best.
Yeah.
That would be stressful. Okay, I guess.
and insurance companies, which I'm sure are just a nightmare.
Can you imagine?
Well said.
Yeah. And then you got, again, primary school teachers.
Sure.
That's tough.
Yeah, they don't get paid enough.
They do not?
The Niners won 41-22 over the Cardinals. Again, Sauce won't be tweeting today because Purdy threw 3 touchdowns at 73% completion percentage and a 133.5 passer rating, so he's not going to be tweeting, which is fine. Jacoby Brissett, 47 of 57. The 47 completions ties an all-time NFL record. So 452 yards in a loss, and they only had 22 points. It's hard to put up 452 and only score 22. Anyway, so the Niners are 7-4. The Cardinals, of course, are quickly falling out of this. They're 3-7.
Yeah, I mean, there's a case in point there where they've had injuries at the running back spot. The Cardinals have, and they've kind of abandoned the run game, and that's clearly what they thought they could do to attack this Niners defense. And it's like even when you're one-dimensional, throwing the ball is not always a recipe for success. And so it's like it is about finding the right type of balance. And when they don't find the right type of balance, you could throw for 400 yards and still not score a lot of points.
I don't know the name Michael Wilson. Do you? The receiver for the Cardinals?
I believe he's the guy who makes all the noises on the.
Yeah.
That was Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
Pardon the interruption.
So whoever the hell Michael Wilson is, 15 catches, 185 yards.
How many did the tight end have? Because he's so good.
Trey McBride had 10 catches for 115 and a touchdown.
God, he's good, man.
But, I mean, who the hell is Michael Wilson? 15 catches for 185. What really matters, though, is this.
The Hawks knee horde.
What?
What about your knee horde?
Is the largest horde, great word, by the way, the largest hoard of late Roman silver and gold ever discovered in Britain. The largest collection of gold and silver coins of the 4th and 5th centuries found anywhere within the former Roman Empire. And it was found because a dude had lost his hammer and took out his metal detector and was looking for it. And instead found a giant hoard of silver and gold worth about 4.5 million Fs. Oh, I don't know how much money that is.
Francs.
If we're going to talk currency, did you guys see there are reports, according to the USA Today reported on this. Last week was the final printing of pennies right in the U.S. We've discussed this already once on this show.
Yep.
Now they're saying those last pennies could sell for up to $5 million each when they hit the auction block in December. So it's not like they printed them and just going, let's just put these in circulation. Those last ones they kept, and they're going to auction them off. And some of them might go for as much as $5 million. Final pennies ever.
You guys ever find a wheat penny anymore?
A wheat penny?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
No, like a hay penny or whatever?
Yeah, we called them. I guess they're probably hay is probably better. But I always remember, I don't really look at pennies much anymore, but when I'd find one of those, I'd be like, oh, I'm rich.
How'd that work out?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not a bit. Nope. I always check. They'd be like, oh, this is worth 2 cents.
Hey, man, that's a 100%
Double your money.
increase.
Absolutely right.
The Jacksonville Jaguars of Anaheim, 35-6 over the Chargers. Man, what's going on with the Chargers?
Yeah,
the Jags,
boy, they're up and down, huh?
6-4. The Chargers are 7-4. Trevor Lawrence, 153 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Not big numbers, but they won 35-6.
Yeah, and would they have 3 rushing touchdowns or something like that? 4 rushing touchdowns?
4. Trevor had 1.
Yeah.
Etienne had 2, and something called Bayshall Tootin? T-U-T-E-N?
Rootin' Tootin'?
He had 1 as well.
Hawk was doing that earlier.
And you say E.T. had a touchdoon too?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he phoned home.
He did. He had 2
It's easy because
touchdowns.
he's on the 5-yard line. He just stretches his neck out.
Yeah. Well, he's on a bike. It's not really
true.
fair.
It's true,
It's cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. If you're a Chargers fan, which I'm, slyly a Chargers fan still, it's frustrating because you see a really talented team and then they go across the country and it's like, who is this? Like, the team does not show up. And look, we couldn't run against their defense. Well, all of a sudden now the Jaguars found a way to run the ball and score on them 4 different times. So the Jaguars are an interesting team too, because you look at Trevor Lawrence's stats and you're like, this is not winning football. Like, you can't be winning. Well, they won 7 games so far, 6 games,
6-4,
6-4, and this is not winning football. But somehow, some way, the team just gets it done
For $50 million a year.
I know there's a really high-priced quarterback that's playing just mediocre football.
And the whole Duval guy, Liam Cohen's doing all right so far.
Yeah,
I mean,
year 1 doing really well.
Not bad.
What's your take on Herbert? Because he's got
I
so
love
much
Herbert.
talent, right?
I know.
I mean, he might be the most talented guy in the league just on pure combo of arm strength, speed, everything else.
I think he's great. I love him as a quarterback. I think he's got everything that you want, that you possess. I mean, I think he's ice cold in the situations that you want. He's got a big arm. He's athletic, which we saw on Thursday Night Football. The team loves him. So I don't know. I don't know what the disconnect is with that offense.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
In 2005, authorities in India encouraged young women not to marry men who didn't have toilets in their homes. They used slogans like "No toilet, no bride," and "No loo, no I do."
No Toilet, No Bride is my favorite Bob Marley song.
That's exactly what they were doing. No toilet, no bride. Now I owe somebody $5,000.
I don't. Maybe Weird Al. Yeah, shout out to Weird Al. No, I don't think so.
Love you guys. Bye.
See you, Ben.
Hey,
Ben's
Ben.
got to go.
Gots to go.
Nice
Yes,
job,
sir.
Ben. Thank you, buddy.
Yep,
we go to
thank
Green
you.
Bay this weekend.
Green Bay? I know.
Looking
We
forward to
have
it.
3 of the next 4 on the road, buddy.
Yeah.
See, now we're full circle because the best restaurant in Green Bay is
Lombardi's?
Applebee's.
Olive Garden?
Olive Garden.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
5-star restaurant in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Let's get it on.
All right, Ben.
Bye, guys.
See you on
Thank
Thursday.
There goes Ben.
Zachary, I think this is your chance to be a king because you would have not only been able to get a bride, you have a bidet. That's got to be royalty in
Holy cow.
in 2005 back in the day there.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Sound more Minnesotan while you're explaining that you have a bidet.
Sure.
Oh,
In fact,
Jared Allen.
if I would have had it in 05, I would have thought by 2025 everybody would have had one and been very disappointed because everybody needs a bidet.
God, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I do have one. I just don't use it.
Oh, speaking of Jared Allen, that Minnesota Vikings commercial.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's so obvious he's not in the same room as that
Which
gal.
is the best. That's the bit.
That's the bit, but it's like, hey, who do you think's going to win? Minnesota Vikings. It's like you recorded this 3 months after she did.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
the
the
best
lottery?
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everybody knows it, but still. It's
Good bit.
Yeah, it works.
I
Why
don't
not?
even think he knows about it. I think they just recorded him off
Saying
of TV
something?
saying Minnesota Vikings.
It might not even be that Jared Allen.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had him name all 32 teams.
Minnesota
And then so far
Vikings.
he's just picked the Vikings every week. That would be nice. Right, just to be fair.
What if they were like 2-15 or something, and every week it's just Jared just going down with the ship?
Who's going to win this week? Jacksonville Jaguars. Partnered with the Minnesota Lottery.
How's your survivor pool?
Yeah, I was
going,
about
by
to
the
say,
way?
we all made it through again.
Ooh.
Yep,
How
every
many
one
are-
of us.
how
There's
many-
6 of us left.
5 or 6, yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So they're fighting it out.
That's right. That's right. I got to start getting crazy with it because everybody pretty much picking the same teams this week to week. But I guess it's by definition we're all.
Are you
going
to fill it all out for the rest of the year?
I already did,
Yeah.
just in case.
Just,
Just in case.
Just in case.
Because
Yeah.
that
And
was
then I
the
go in every
deal
week
I
and
was
check.
in when you were in London, and you did Baltimore, not knowing that
Yeah.
Lamar was out, and if you'd have done it, you might have won the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Man, tough break. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm going to hope you guys didn't see this, but you guys all read the news. It's a sports station. You can tell by the last 3 hours that we're big fans of sports.
We're dialed in.
How many total touchdowns, throwing and rushing, how many total touchdowns did Josh Allen have yesterday?
I saw it.
It was a
Thank you
big,
for your honesty.
big score in the game.
I saw a highlight that he scored one running. So
Yeah. I think they scored 44 points or something like that.
So let's say
7 divided by
let's
19.
say 5.
7.
Split the difference.
6.
He
Cripes.
ran for 3 and threw for 3.
Is that right? Not a bad day for a fantasy football.
I was
owner,
going
huh?
to say pretty
Sheesh.
good.
That's where I
fantasy.
saw it.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
The Bills won 44-32 over the Buccaneers. The Bills are 7-3. They're 5-1 at home. Very hard to beat in their stadium before they switch stadiums. The Buccaneers are 6-4 with Baker. But Josh Allen, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but also ran for 3 touchdowns and 40 yards.
Wow.
Big game. What
Not a
really
bad
matters,
day.
though, is this.
Storage Wars. You guys ever watch it?
I've
Yes,
seen it like
yes.
once, I
Yeah.
think.
There's a dude on there by the name of Dan Dotson. Not the
Oh, thanks, crackhead Bob.
Dan Dotson.
So anyway, Dan
Yep. He
Dotson.
Dan Dotson. He bought one of the units for $500. Inside the unit was a safe. Inside the unit was a bag. Inside the bag was $7.5 million.
Come on.
Yep. After it was released that happened, it got through the grapevine to the person who actually had owned the storage unit. An attorney on behalf of that person reached out to Dan Dotson, said, we'd like to buy that from you because it's ours. They ended up settling for $1.2 million. I'm not sure why.
I don't
I'm gonna
get
have to
it.
read more into this, but you would think that he wouldn't have to give any of that.
I have 2 significant questions. The first one is, what kind of psycho leaves $7.5 million in a storage unit?
Yeah. Right.
Even in a safe.
And that's what Dan Dotson, whatever his name is, that's what Dotson said to the people when they asked him, why'd you do that? And he said he felt that it wasn't quote unquote clean money.
Well, there's that.
I
And he
mean,
said-
could the feds have confiscated it if it was in a
a
drug
bank
deal or
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it could be that, and that's a great point. Maybe so. Maybe he was afraid he was going to lose it somehow. Yeah, right.
So there's dirty money in a storage unit, which we've seen on shows like Breaking Bad, where they just lay in it.
Yeah.
But there's $7.5 million in a storage unit, and it's there long enough where the storage unit gets sold off because what did they stop paying their bills, or what's the deal here?
I think that is right. You get a 30-day notice or
Something like that. So they put it up for auction. It goes for $500. There's a safe. It's got $7.5 million in. So they ended up giving the guy $1.2 million and taking the rest back.
Yep, that's right.
If I'm that guy,
Yeah, I know.
I have, first of all, I have $7.5 million to hire a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And say, I want all of this. It's mine.
Well, who watches him like open it? Because I would go open that thing all by myself.
Exactly.
And
That's
then
another
walk
great
out and
question.
say, God, it was $500.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
Like when you find,
I mean, this is great.
It's like
I
I'd be
broke
covered
even.
in my own urine.
It's like when somebody returns a wallet, right? When they return a wallet and they go, hey, all your credit cards are in here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was empty when I found it.
Cash.
$2,000 is gone.
Take
But
7.4999998 and say, God, I broke even. It was $500 in there. What a deal.
yeah, here's your Dave and Buster's card, though.
Right. He did
Go have
insinuate
fun.
later that when I told you about the dirty money thing, he did say a little bit later in the article, $1.2 million is better than running for the rest of your life. He actually said that in the article.
Yeah,
That's like Marnie Gellner mentality, right? That she would rather have $1 million as opposed to winning the Powerball or the Mega Millions.
Well,
That
not if it's
But
the mob.
I think he's thinking
The
that he's going to
mob.
get chopped at the knees.
Exactly.
Here. Yeah.
That's what
If
he's
you
saying.
don't give us the dough, good luck coming out of the Olive Garden someday.
This is even more proof that his actual name's not Dan Dotson. That was an alias, so he doesn't get murdered.
Weirdly, his name's Nick Nissan. That's his real name.
Man, I didn't know there's mob ties to Storage Wars.
I guess this time there was.
I haven't watched that show for a while. That's
I like it because I like it when they find a tool and they're like, "Oh my God, it's a crescent
and
bridge."
is the one dude when he would bid, he'd go, "Yep."
Yeah, that
is
guy.
that guy still there?
Yeah, that guy.
I forget.
That guy makes me want to burp.
How great would it be if those auctions just turned it into let's make a deal, and like behind every third door was just a goat with some model just going, wah, 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 and you're like, God, $500 for the zonk? Come on, man.
I tell you what, if I die and
What a
somebody
drug
opens
money.
my storage unit, they're going to find a poster of Bud Grant that I never wanted, and a broken chair I should have thrown away 3 years ago.
And a malnourished goat. It's like this thing hasn't been fed in 30 days.
Oh, I fed the
a
goat.
model.
And a dead model. Ran out of oxygen.
I fed the goat.
That's
I
a
bet
euphemism.
You did.
What is Chris doing? Feeding his goat in the storage unit.
Yeah. In
Oh.
fact, if you open my storage unit, don't touch those towels.
And knock first, or
It's been in there for 30 days.
Yeah.
Should probably auction this thing off. $7.5 million.
Yeah, man. There you go. Interesting story. Hadn't heard of that one before.
Man, I don't know. I just large sums of money make me nervous. I can't imagine. How do you ever sleep knowing that it's in the storage unit?
Yeah.
Well, that guy must have so much money that it's been rendered irrelevant.
Here's what I think.
Maybe
Whoever owned it. I'm not saying the guy, that
who
bought
owned it might have gotten knocked off. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And the mob had been looking for that cash.
Man,
You know what I mean?
how do you sleep? How do you ever feel comfortable if you know you're being watched, tracked?
I don't know, man.
If that money does or does not show up, your life's on the line. I guess Marnie and Moss are right. Let's not win the Powerball, everybody.
Yep.
Let's not do it.
Yep.
I'd take $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they say too. They don't want $500 million. They want $1 million.
Oh, really?
That's their
I
theory.
thought it was the other way.
No. I want to win the $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'll worry about those problems. I'll gladly find a way to run.
I thought Marnie's stance was always, it's not worth it to only win $1 million. I'm only playing if it's 500.
No.
Oh,
Moss and Marnie are the exact opposite.
Oh, no, that's stupid.
They want $1 million, like a $1 to $5 million.
No.
And they've always, specifically Musk says he doesn't want the money to change him. And we're always saying, you're underestimating how much the rest of us want you to change.
Yeah,
please.
Exactly.
Please change by winning significant amounts of money.
I would be more inclined, it's not worth winning $1 million. Save your money.
You give me all the
Wait till there's $500 million, and then start investing and trying to buy a winning ticket.
Right.
It's like not scoring a touchdown because you got 50 seconds left. Or take the touchdown when you can.
I
Hey,
agree.
Zach Ardurio,
yes,
did you see Josh Duhamel yesterday?
I did.
Isn't he beautiful?
I mean, he's just got a constant smile.
It's unbelievable,
on his
isn't it?
face.
Well,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you be happy if you looked
He
like
was at
that?
the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look like that, you'd be happy 24 hours a day as well.
Swung by the booth. I think PA touched him in all the places.
Okay.
But
I saw PA met Tom Brady on the field yesterday,
Yeah.
too. Did you see that post?
Yeah. I did.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder if Brady knows who he is.
Brady's really
He's an
pretty
American
good.
treasure.
He's pretty good.
He is, according
I
to LeBron.
I like Brady. He's pretty good.
I think he's good, too. Sauce hated him last year.
Yeah.
Remember, he said, he sucks.
Yeah, I'll put that on the bingo card.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's better this year than last year. You
I
just
agree.
get better the more you know what you're doing.
10,000 hours,
you
baby.
mean, after a year, you shouldn't just cut ties. You just give them an opportunity to get better, and
We hear what you're
maybe
doing.
year 2 is better. Maybe.
We hear what you're saying.
Maybe.
Hey, do you
Or
get-
it could be Anthony Richardson.
Um,
We'll see.
That's not nice.
We're not going to
Just
get
one
to
example.
them. So I want to do these before we forget, before I lose them forever. Do you know why the Charlotte Hornets are the Charlotte Hornets?
Yes.
You do?
No.
Okay.
They were the Bobcats.
Well, they were the
They were
Hornets,
the Hornets
first.
first.
Oh.
Jinx.
Then the Bobcats, and then back to the Hornets.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because the Hornets initially moved to
New Orleans,
New Orleans.
before they were the Pelicans.
Yeah. They were actually the New Orleans Hornets for a couple years. Right?
Yeah. Why do I feel like I've heard this story on this show, but now I have
think
no
we've talked
memory?
about
I
it,
think we've
yeah.
done this, but I have zero memory of why they're called the Hornets. So
Charlotte,
go for
North
it.
Carolina is nicknamed the Hornets Nest because Cornwallis called it that after Charlotte residents drove his forces out during the Revolutionary War.
But not with actual bees or hornets.
Nope.
Just they all banded
They
together
banded
and
together, that's
buzzed
right.
them
Guns
off.
and tanks.
That's
yes.
right. I don't know if they had tanks in the
Maybe not.
Revolutionary War.
Horses and tanks. Which war was
They
it?
had stealth
Revolutionary,
bombers.
yeah. Yeah.
Scared them away.
Horses and muskets. Sorry.
And I'll say it
And
again.
laser
man.
beams.
I love Ken Burns documentaries, the new ones.
Do you think George
So
Washington
good.
fired the first shot there?
Not there, but yes, close. And then lastly, Corey, do you remember off the top of your head how much of Costco's profits are from membership fees, not product sales? Because you just listened to that thing I'm reading
Yeah,
right
I
now.
don't remember the number.
65.5% are from membership fees.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's amazing. You think about, I think they have 60 million members.
Yeah.
At a minimum 60. Some people do the 120. That's like, what's that? Do the math there.
They do
Just
the
before
math.
before
Exactly.
anyone buys anything,
Yeah.
they've got like $6 billion or
Right.
whatever in revenue.
They're such a good company.
Good idea, man.
A+.
A+.
Love them. Yep.
No
All
one,
right.
nothing better than going in wanting to spend $50 and walking out with a $600 bill
Yeah.
and a big thing of
If
pretzels.
somebody gives you a $600 bill, that's fake, brother.
It probably is.
Yeah, but like I go to Costco because I have a lot of storage units with a lot of drug money.
7.5
So I sell whatever
And you
whatever I want. And
need-
I buy whatever I
You
want.
need a lot of mayonnaise.
I don't.
I don't know why you do that.
That's like a weird shot. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be offended by.
No, I'm always amazed how much mayonnaise you can buy there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mayo.
And mayonnaise goes bad quick.
It does.
You got to eat a lot of mayonnaise
You
to
damn
take
right
care
you
of
do.
that.
I just dump it on
Jug.
PJ. Not Paul Jeffrey Lambert. I mean PJ Fleck.
Yes, good one.
Because of the mayo bowl.
The Dukes.
You got the joke.
Dukes. and
All
mayo
right,
bowl.
so we're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Sauce will be back. I think Marnie and bonus.
No
are-
Parrish.
Right, Parrish is gone from Wednesday. He'll
that's
be
right,
back
yeah.
Friday.
Yep.
But tomorrow, bonus and Marnie.
That is correct.
And
what
bingo,
else am I
maybe.
forgetting? And maybe
And
Meat Sauce Bingo.
That's right.
Which again, I think will be over by the first segment, but we'll see. Especially if we don't tell them about it. 9 to noon. Paul Allen is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Enjoy this